Come on, go live. Fresh Meat Season 30.
There it is.
No, Session 30.
Season 30.
30
Oh my God.
endless
100 years, Rick and Morty.
It's been
100 years of Fresh
Man,
Meat. I'm
it's
locked
been
into this
30
until I die.
seasons. So guys, how's it been since the 30 seasons of Fresh Meat?
I don't know. We're still learning a new rule every season.
Are we
Yeah.
Danganronpa now?
Yeah.
Oh God, no!
Fresh Meat Season 53.
Oh no! Fresh Meat season 51.
I just had to remind my mom about the meat. So, get that tie-in. She's cooking.
Hey, Purple,
she's
is my mic cutting
she's
out?
cooking meat.
Okay.
The fresh meat.
Hey, Purple, is my mic fucking up on your end? You're like the one viewer currently.
What a prestigious title.
Lolly lule low.
Seek
I'm
less.
listening to it. It sounds fine.
Okay. Alright, sure, that sounds fine.
There,
So.
seek less.
How hard is this again?
Right. Good start, guys. Good start.
It's time to chew ass.
Yo, what the fuck?
I don't know if this is breaking him more than Ligma or not.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. I don't. I can't look at it. It makes me laugh too much. Fuck. Okay, let me just. There, it's gone. Okay, I'm already sweating. Fuck. So much.
Christ.
Sweet palm sweaty mom spaghetti.
Alright, so let's. I wanted to start this by a recap of the first half of Fresh Meat prior to this.
Oh yeah, the little season known as season 3.
No, I meant like everything.
Oh,
we're talking 1 and 2.
Just like a quick.
are we doing a? Or is this a recap episode? Are we
This is
starting
this is a recap segment because
Okay.
I barely remember seasons 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah. I can help with this. Hold on.
Dude.
So,
time on
Dude.
Fresh Meat.
Season 1.
Dude.
oh wow, this is I muted everything by accident. There we go. All right, yeah, this is actually perfect. All right.
Mhm.
So what we got?
So
We
season
got beat up by a giant. We got beat up by Gandhi. You went to Japan. Fenrir got smoked repeatedly. Somehow survived for a while, anyways.
Hey now,
You got
spoilers.
dunked on.
Spoilers for the.
Spoilers for the last season.
Yep. If
Read
you're
the
joining
manga.
us, and I don't know
If you're joining
why,
us right now, Fenrir's dead.
Season
If
1
you're
started with
joining us, and I don't know why you would be.
season 1 started with 4 protagonists.
And over time.
Then we had
Only
5.
one of them is left in the main party anymore.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Due to different reasons why they left, or different reasons why they're still around, or death.
Dunk and Tony retired.
We had death, retirement, and displacement.
Mhm.
So the one of the only remaining of the original 4 is Goemon. Over season 1, we did a lot of things. It was kind of like the everyone getting used to the series type of thing. We made friends,
Thus
enemies.
the title Fresh Meat.
We got
Yeah,
a lot
you had
of
your setting.
you
You
got a
wiped
lot
out
of
the
jobs
Italians.
a lot of
It
it
was a solid sandbox for you to learn the game in.
Monica
solid
got a new
sandbox with a
character
lot of
known as
solid-
Young Wiz.
What was that, Flair?
a lot of sandbox sessions and a lot of hard jobs to do. Eventually culminating in a world tour and a fantastical basketball game.
Where it ended with someone getting dunked off a plane.
He got dunked on so hard, he got dunked off.
Yeah.
He got dunked on so hard he became a bloodstain on a roof.
And over those seasons, we did a lot of actual travel. There was a good tour there, which is why you have the JoJo cast, or the cast remise with the JoJo characters.
Yeah, let's see. There was the Amazon. There was Japan.
Bin and
There
that.
Yeah, you went to Egypt.
Russia and Egypt.
We started in Japan.
Right, you hung out.
went back
Yeah, you
to
hung out in
Boston,
Siberia.
Croatia.
We started in Japan, went to Boston, then we went to Amazonia, came back to Boston, then we eventually went to Croatia, then we went to Russia, then Egypt, then back to Boston.
Mhm.
Oh no, I think wasn't Japan somewhere along that route?
And was the first time
we stopped after we got to Russia, did the Russian thing. We went to Japan, then we went back to Boston because we picked up Hard Shell.
Mhm.
Right. Okay.
I thought Harsha was on the plane before
Yeah.
she was joined.
Oh yeah, she was.
She was in
Yeah, she was on
Boston
the plane.
for a concert. and
Okay,
she
so we
joined
went to
us
Boston,
for
went
the
to
plane.
Japan.
You
Went to
kidnapped. You kidnapped her.
Oh no,
going
yeah,
to
that was
drop
what it
her
was.
off
We
in
got on the
Japan,
plane,
we didn't.
went to Japan, got Hard Shell, but then took a long ass tour where we hit up Russia, then Egypt.
And she
But
just
we had,
wanted
we
to
had the
go
concert with
home.
her first, and then we kidnapped her. She was kidnapped in Boston.
Yeah. She was dropped off. She got off the airport. Then everyone was like, all right, I'll go home after a week, right?
We then hijacked her plane that she was going to take back to Japan and took it to Croatia.
Mhm.
And then we went to Russia, and then Egypt, and then back to Boston because she was a cheerleader during the basketball.
Mhm. And then she could finally go home.
And then she went back to Japan.
All right.
And then she left.
Because then we had a 6-month time gap, which is when Crusades take place, in
Mhm.
between seasons 1 and 2, where everyone went off and did stuff.
Coming back after the time skip, we
We had the filler arc. Anyways, on to season 3.
yeah, we had the filler arc, and then season 3 happened.
Season 2. How much of actual importance happened during season 2?
We had the introduction of Owen and Umi got more of a proper introduction. You could,
And then Harshell acquired Sega after a climactic hijacking, which also had the introduction of Recom.
we also had several friendships get broken during that.
And
Friendship ended.
yeah. And then we had-
Tony got a little mini arc in Rhode Island during that.
Yeah, and then Tony ceased to exist. He Thanos'd himself out of the plot.
He decided to just snap his fingers and became a magician, and then levitated.
I'm pretty
away.
sure
Where is
because of
Tony
the devil
now?
board, he can come in at literally any time he wants.
Infinite acceleration, no friction.
Yeah.
But I believe he left due to he didn't find himself compatible with the group.
Yes, due to him
Especially
being
Goemon.
I wonder
a
where
more
he is
pacifist
now.
character.
Where is he now? The world may never know.
Some say he went back to Rhode Island. Some say he's in the Confederacy. Some say he went to Europe. We'll never
I don't
know.
think the Confederacy thing is the correct one.
Some say he got hit by a car.
I don't
That's
think
the
it's
That one's
sad end.
definitely not the
Some
correct
say
one,
he's in.
though.
Some
I
say
really
he's
want.
in. Some
I
say
really
he's
want
locked away in
Tony to-
Area 51.
I really want Tony to burst into this session right now and say I'm a live fool or something like that.
Yo, I'm good. Bye.
Besides that, we successfully fucked with a megacorp and got away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We
you
started the
caused the
downfall of
collapse of a
Neonet.
mega. You helped expedite the collapse of a megacorp.
While preventing any form of partnership between them and Sega.
And
Yeah.
as a result, we had to flee to Siberia due to being hunted by Neo. And under the consideration of Kenshin, who is now working for the corporate council.
Yeah, she's working on the corporate court as a security advisor because of, well, her talent as well as being just a good unit, a good troop leader.
Absolute unit.
So she spends most of her time on a satellite
Let's
now.
also
She-
mention that
she-
Kenshin
she's
also-
a-
we also
she's
forgot to
a
mention
good
that Kenshin
trooper.
and says in season 1 broke Goemon's heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got your back.
Goemon used to have cyber arm.
Goemon
have
used to be a cyborg.
He used to have cyber arms and legs, and his legs are still in custody by the Boston police.
And,
Oh my
they
god,
are-
you're
And
right.
then we go to season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just forgot your legs.
I mean, I didn't forget my legs. We just never had an option to get them back.
Never wanted to
Okay.
get them
Notice
back.
that
It's
I'm the
not
one
like
who brought it up, because I still remember where my legs are.
Not that you need them anyway.
Well, I mean, you have limbs now anyway, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
I kind of want that to be a mini part something in season 5. It's like, wait, where the fuck are my legs?
I never
And
got
the
them.
Boston police department is on fire, and it's like, wait, what do you mean the evidence locker is empty, and you have to find your legs?
What do you mean the fast juice stole
The
my
demon
legs?
took your limbs.
The demon took your leg.
Oh my gosh,
god.
Oh my gosh, the
Voodoo.
demon is working with the fast Jews.
Man,
The
he's
demon is the Otakuza.
But and then season
And let's just
3.
not acknowledge the fast Jews at all and just keep going with the plot recap.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, they were kind of important to the end, but
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
They broke that one session.
they did break that
broke
one
that
session.
And they also somewhat created the race war that's still going on in Boston.
No, Goemon is indirectly responsible for the race war.
I
that
armed
comes
them
in
because
Boston.
I'd say he's pretty directly responsible for that.
You armed them. You
I
fool.
armed them because Boston was going to be attacked by Megacorp.
And now it's a three-way war between corporate forces, the homeless, and the Jews.
We can't go back to Boston. We were cutting ties there. We can't go back.
Yeah, so season 1 and 2 were pretty crazy.
Which brings us to season 3, which was
Season 3, where things got really grim really fast. So I wanna hand this recap off to Mist.
Such a lust for revenge. Basically, season 3 starts off with us in Siberia. We hung out for a little bit, met Fenrir's old boss, who shot a paintball at Goemon, who still isn't over.
Which he never let go to this day.
To this day.
If I had her comlink, I'd call her up every day.
To remind her.
I'm pretty sure
have
you got her
Naui,
number, but then she switched phones.
have Naui just set up a spam bot that will send her a message every morning at
No,
5 a.m. on the dot.
No, it sends her dick pics every day.
We also got introduced to Umi proper, along with
No, what would make this
Recom.
dick even better? If you hadn't shot me with a paintball.
So with this new party, we hung out in Siberia for like a couple weeks, didn't really do anything. Then we had a plane where nothing happened on the plane. Back in Siberia, things did happen.
Nothing happened on the plane.
Nothing happened on that plane. That was just a fever dream everybody had.
Even though it's how one character is out of the story right now.
I don't remember what happened on the plane.
No,
Corpse attacked.
Oh yeah!
Corpse
That did
attacked Not
happen.
Miracle. Got his neck broken by a fucking backwards body slam. And then began to beep like a ticking time bomb and got thrown into the hat. And that's where he is right now.
And then, while that was happening, some assassins attacked the house that the group was staying. And then, following that, we had a off-screen session involving Luciana, Owen, and Young Wiz, who hung out in Seattle, where the hat deactivated. Following that, we then came back to Siberia.
The hat reactivation is part of why Young Wiz is here in Australia, where Season 4 will be taking place.
Following that, we came back to the group, who then proceeded to go to St. Peter's, to Poland, where they then helped out the Black Eagles, Fenrir's former company. And then from there, they proceeded to invade Russia, causing the collapse of the country, and also resulting in the death of Fenrir.
But that death, of course, resulted in, killing, someone else that then went like, well, that line of assassins, from a line of assassins, they went like, well, I'm the heir. Time for me to, fix that.
I will have my revenge.
Yes. And he did get his revenge.
Alright, so let's see.
then there was the off-screen stuff in which Hardshell traveled to Australia to attempt to assassinate producer Son, and
Hold that thought, because that's on my little flow docket.
Oh.
There's a dedicated section here where all of you guys talk about what you did in the 3-month interval.
All right.
So yeah, you mind holding that thought for a bit?
of course.
Should we also explain who the side characters we have are as well?
Are any of them going to be important immediately?
Noe.
Yeah, okay, explain Naui.
Because I forgot to explain her during season 1 and 2. Goemon has with him a e-ghost, or it's an AI that fused with an e-ghost to become its own kind of like separate thing. And Goemon found her forever ago, and they've just kind of been living together. He has a robot body for her, and she's been staying at the bar in Japan, which Goemon's Yakuza family runs, because he's one of the only remaining members of the collapsed Yakuza that we forgot to mention as well in season 1.
Yeah, the Yakuza was destroyed by the 2076 party in a prior campaign I ran.
And so she's there with one of his other subordinates there,
And a whole cast of crazy people.
and a whole cast of crazy people that are part of the if sessions. I don't know if those are on the docket.
The if sessions are not, because they generally don't really relate to the main plot.
Here,
True.
I have this.
Some characters are introduced, but they join the party
This
proper
is
later.
kind of outdated. This is the season 3 where everybody was at.
But
everyone has a lot of characters everywhere. Some of them are memey, some of them are genuine people. It's hit or miss, really.
And Noe is basically
What?
Shut up.
And Noe is basically a on-command like AI that that Goemon brings up to do hacker business and basically kind of like control his calls and stuff. Like basically an assistant who likes working with him.
Sorry, I just wanted to have that on the record.
Hey,
Continue,
that's a
I'm
good
sorry.
Besides that, that's the only character I can think of that. And Corpse is someone who was introduced a while ago that I mentioned was on the plane, and he got thrown into the hat. He's kind of important, but kind of not.
He's kind of important, but not right now.
Yeah, not right now. He's become important retroactively through the Crusades.
He started off as just like a fun character.
If you wish to learn more about the backstory of Corpse.
I love this whole interconnected universe bullshit we have going on.
It's very strong.
He hasn't shown
Fresh
up once.
Fresh meat and like Crusades. This is the result. All of this is built on 2 previous
and
Shadowrun.
76.
No, 3 previous Shadowrun campaigns I've played in.
So
It's the
76
Shadowrun
like,
cinematic universe.
No, 76. No, it was a one-shot I did with the guy in the server who was like the living Shadowrun encyclopedia. You've probably seen him post a couple of times.
Yeah.
He ran my first one shot of Shadowrun. I got the entire party TPK'd. Story for another day.
But that universe then went on to be the 76 universe.
No, that went on to become New Orleans, which is a game ran by the other player in that one shot, and that game petered out because of just a combination of poor planning on the part of the GM and the character and the players not being super
Then
into
76
it.
happened.
Then 76 happened because characters from New Orleans. Okay, a character from the one shot showed up in New Orleans, and a character from New Orleans showed up in 2076.
So this is like an expanding. This is like.
And Ed here has plans for 76 to come up eventually.
Yeah, 76.
We
I
are
want
in the
76.
I thought you
76.
specifically said that something in 76 affected the Yakuza already.
Yeah.
Session 3 or was it 4? They destroyed
like
the
direct
Yakuza in Japan.
aspects of the canon that Fresh Meat exists in is because of 2076, which is in turn built off those
this
2 prior things.
So 76 is the baseline SMT universe, and we are in an if universe built off of that universe, created by a Rhino-esque timeline thing.
Yes, actually, basically, yes.
So what you're saying is,
not counting.
Here's
the we are Persona, and we have therefore ruined 76.
No, we're.
I mean, in a way, you kind of have because I remember
we're the Devil Children series.
In a way, you kind of have because I remember playing 2076 and Dally hitting 20 dice and blades was a big deal.
Anyway,
Where's the Z to their Dragon Ball?
That's accurate.
Actually, yes. Yeah.
Or can you say we're the GT?
I pray for the super crew.
Oh no! All right. What else?
Super is going to be the people after us.
I don't know. I do want to take a break from Shadowrun after this, but any of you guys are free to pick up this canon if you so like.
The supposed leaked part 2, where we have the Sengoku Jedi 2 genealogy of the Holy War.
We are playing with a dumb idea of like genealogy of the Fresh Meat taking place after the finale.
I want a 10 session or so like epilogue,
like
you could say.
mini campaign of what's going on like 5-10 years after.
I kind of want the next part of this universe to be in a different system and not reveal itself at first. I want it to be the Steel Ball Run.
It'll be this.
You mean Earth Dawn?
We could do that part 2 in the 6th edition of Shadowrun when that finally gets released.
Yeah, actually.
Anyway.
Right. So yeah, time for the opening text crawl to establish the wonderful world of Australia and the condition of post season 3 fresh meat. Oh boy, things are grim.
So we're going to do the we're going to do a text crawl instead of like where everyone was before the thing. Okay.
It's going to be text crawl, then the whole like main plot thing.
Where the character describe the characters are going to describe where they've been.
Yeah, I believe it's text crawl, establish the world, get us
then what everyone did for summer.
And then what everyone did this summer to get
and here. Then the plot actually starts.
Okay. So, long time ago, in a fridge far, far away,
there was a piece of meat.
There was a spoiled hunk of meat.
The Rebel Alliance.
The Australian Alliance.
Oi, mate! The fucking Australian Alliance!
Cunts.
And the Japanese Empire.
No, it's just like the guy gives up halfway through and it's still the Star Wars text call, but it's just cunts. No, it'll matter. There are a bunch of cunts.
I hate them fucking emus.
There's a nice ostrich out there. It's not an ostrich, it's a fucking emu.
War has changed. Okay. Give me my text crawl, please.
He's background noise.
Smooth, please.
I was doing your backup sound, you dick. You were supposed to be doing it.
Yeah, no, we gave a good estimation of what Australia's like.
Yeah, basically. Right.
Oh, fuck, I want to spit on my water, sorry.
Okay. Alright, we're good?
Go ahead.
Alright. Following the party's escape from Russia after a bombing at a press event, the country of Russia slipped into a disastrous civil war that lasted no longer than the summer months. In this time, the remnants of the pro-awakened military regime staged a final stand to leave a mark upon the country that... Oh my god, these sentences are so long, I hate...
I hate myself for writing this!
Simon Peter, gosh, stop doing that.
To leave a mark upon the country that embodies the disgust they felt towards their fellow Russian citizens. Knowing that defeat was imminent, they turned to the age-old tactic of scorched earth, intending to do as much harm as they could to the civilian population before they were imminently snuffed out. Ultimately, their strongholds fell not to soldiers, but to the civilians they despised so vehemently. They threw away their lives in a borderline suicidal campaign to destroy their... God, I'm so not used to talking. Forgive me. To break their command line, leading to the fracturing and eventual collapse of said military force. Lost my...
I posted it in case you need to follow it.
I have it open in a text document, don't worry. Just read along because I'm going to keep flubbing lines, don't mind me. Right. The world watched it all, and the Black Eagles were both praised for a surprising show of care from a mercenary company, and lambasted for how senselessly they destabilized a country. While the party's faces were all televised at several points, including at the sacrifice of their dear friend Fenrir, they were simply mercenaries as far as the world stage was concerned. Scum of the earth, soldiers of fortune. But this group is more than that. And in the wake of their lost friend, they scattered across the world for the duration of the summer months, and by extension the Civil War, to both clear their heads and find their bearings. And now, what did you guys do for your summer vacations?
So who's gonna...
Let's start with Smooth and Goemon, because they're a pair off here.
Okay.
Smooth and Goemon.
Or Alicia and Goemon, my bad.
What did Smooth and Goemon do?
Well, you see, we need to introduce you as Smooth because
it's the kind of person I would hang out with.
But yeah, if you want the unfucked version of that reading, it should be on screen.
Yeah. Basically, as Goemon, Young Wiz, Owen, and I think that was all that was in the Goemobile.
Yes, because
fleeing.
Umi left early, and then Tony And Recom left before that as well.
Yeah, Recom had left me a gift.
But
And
you
so-
didn't grab it.
I didn't grab it, but hey, it's still in the car, and the car isn't gone. But what happened is, when Goemon was driving back, he was going to take Young Wiz and Owen back to Owen's parents, and so he sets the coordinates for that. And
they're over in Seattle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're going from Siberia to Seattle. Have fun.
Yeah, I mean, like
Continue.
they got there because
Yeah, they
it's the
did.
Goemobile.
That was
and
just
it's
more like
basically an unstoppable
for
fucking
reference.
train.
Yeah, it's just like big gap
But
for
it was
reference.
But it was like
Anyway,
Goemon decided that in that moment he would set those coordinates, got up, and dove out the back of the Goemobile while it was going at its maximum speed of like 80 miles an hour. So he had a rough landing, and he proceeded to just kind of wander through the we were in Croatia or Siberia.
Siberia.
Yeah, the Siberian wilderness until his kind of like limbs gave out and he kind of collapsed into the ground right next to someone else.
face first in the snow was a woman just lying there as well. She also had no strength left in her.
Wait a minute, why are you speaking in the character's voice if you're an omniscient narrator?
Yeah.
Because I want to introduce them to the fact that I'm playing a different character.
Ah,
Goemon had stumbled upon some young-looking woman, and
Kind of not Heartshell young looking.
oh, these.
but Heartshell
yes.
doesn't look young. She puts on
She
makeup.
has the entire time. Up until now.
And so, feeling the drive to save someone else, because that's just the type of Goemon person he is, he sets up a campfire. Also, Gay Guy is there, but only ever addressed when directly looked at or spoken about. And he set up a campfire, and the two began to chat and understand each other. So who are you?
My name is Alicia.
Alicia.
And you?
Oh, name's Goemon Nobunaga. I'm going to be the future emperor of Japan. And I extend my hand for a handshake.
Right. She tries to raise her arm.
Oh yeah, one second. I kind of like raise your arm into my hand, and I give you a handshake. You look a little starved.
Pale.
Are you
Not-
hungry? I got food.
I cannot eat regular food, let me say.
One second. And I'm going to assume, I don't think we have to roll for this stuff since it's just backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all implied. We've long since talked this out, so you just go for it.
Senses that Alicia is not a regular person. What is she, Smooth?
Alicia is a vampire.
A disgusting bloodsucker.
Oh, so you're like one of those scraping liquors, right?
Oh my god.
A what?
You know, scrape like a vampire. They bite, they lick like that.
Scrape and what now?
Scrape and lick like that, and he like bites his arm and then starts licking.
No one does that. No, I have known many vampires. No one does that.
I knew a vampire directly who did this. Anyways,
It was probably not real. Vampires
it
do
was
not
very
do
much
that.
real. It was very much
I am
real.
a vampire and have known many in my days.
Anyways, lady,
no one does that.
crazy vampire lady. Anyways, if you're hungry, you can have a little bit of my blood. Don't worry, I'm strong. I got this dragon DNA in me. I'm basic. It's the best blood you'll ever have.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, go ahead. Just
Yeah,
take a bite. Come on.
She senses him because vampires are dual-natured by nature and literally always a sensing, and sees that he does, in fact, have big dick dragon energy.
Drake.
Whatever, it's like the same thing. No one cares.
Big Dick Dragon Energy is officially canon.
But the two bond over the fact that Goemon, due to his Drake nature, is immune to what's it called?
The
HMHPV.
being infected.
Yeah, being infected. So his blood naturally just isolates that and gets rid of it, and she can drink his blood without having to worry about that. And due to its draconic nature, she can get the sustenance she needs out of it. And the two kind of become a team from there. And Goemon makes a point that they need to go to Seder Crop during before they head anywhere, because he has something he needs to pick up from there. And so the two make a journey from Siberia all the way to Germany. They find a local town, rent whatever shitty car they can get, and over the course of their travels, the two sort of bond over hunting paranormal and undead things. On one of their journeys, they encounter a fucking a beast immune to like physical attacks, but Goemon and her kind of team up in an abandoned building and kind of beat it to death somehow. Alicia is magically talented, right?
Yeah, she's a full magician and also has her signature weapon, which is a
Whip.
Force 6 whip. Yeah, rating weapon focus.
For sick.
For sick. That's sick.
Okay. I didn't want to say it earlier, but my body has been trembling for the past 3 hours, and I don't know why.
Oh, I hope you're okay.
Yeah,
Sir.
It kills me.
Well, at least it's not a stroke. Because
What's a good country between Siberia and Germany?
Poland
aren't
Oh,
any.
wait, no.
Yeah, like, I guess like in Poland,
Ukraine.
there was a bit of a botched assassination attempt. Goemon on a roof with a sniper rifle, misses his target the first time. It's like I'm the expert shot, greatest shot you've ever seen. Bang! There, I took care of him. Oh wait,
That was the wrong one.
that was the guy next. 1 second. Bang! There, got him. First shot, one kill. Anyways, a guy who works with a vampire.
Killed an innocent man.
A guy who works with a vampire can't be trusted, and you know that. Don't think about that too much.
Both of them look toward the camera at this Goemon working with a vampire.
And then they eventually get to Germany and Seder Crop. And as they get there, near the factories, like side where they have all their cars parked, is this massive fucking construction vehicle that has a veil over it, and it looks like it has this thing sticking out the front. And Goemon goes inside the building and gets his keys to the vehicle. He's like, hey, I'm this guy. I made this order forever ago. I'm here to pick up my order. And Alicia goes in because she had another reason to go there correctly, right?
Actually, Alicia was going in to talk to as high up of people as she could freaking get to within Seder Crop's hierarchy, because she has a friend that she's been looking for this entire time. And the main reason she's been with Goemon, besides the fact that he's one of the few people who can keep her alive just fine, she's been looking for one of her dear friends who goes by Corpse.
And Seder Crop's basically like he went off the records about 3 months ago, and we haven't seen his cameras haven't even come on since.
It's extremely unusual for him.
Very, very unusual. Even when he explodes, he's usually back within a month. And Goemon goes back, and like Alicia's probably upset that her friend is still missing. And she sees this man climbing onto this huge construction vehicle. And he grabs the tarp and he pulls it back, and like this tarp comes down, and he's ripping it down with all of his strength, and it reveals this large if anyone knows what a excavation shovel construction vehicle looks like, it's this large, like, building size fucking crane and shovel, and it's basically the body of that, but on the tip is a black painted massive drill that's the shape of a pompadour. And Goemon basically like climbs a few ladders and opens up the front door, and he looks down to Alicia and he's just like, so hey, I got places to go. Do you want to come with me? I know like you wanted to come here for a reason. You don't look too happy about that reason. Want to come adventure with me?
Whatever. Sure, let's go.
And Goemon extends his hand, and they go into the the now Super Choginga Goe Castle, which is the
And-
name of the new Goemobile. As he starts it up,
I do not like that name.
I love this name. It's my favorite name. Now watch this. And he turns the key in the ignition, and the vehicle begins to like shudder and shake, and then it begins to levitate and hover.
I do not
As it
like
then-
this vehicle.
Don't worry about it. Hey, so we're going to Japan. I didn't tell you that part because I was afraid you'd say no, because I need company to show off to. So all right, clocking all the doors, and we're off. And
You're
that's-
right, I do say no.
And then they're off. And that's what Goemon and Alicia did on summer vacation.
What
Right,
happened
and
in
that's how we
Japan?
introduce the new party member.
What happened in Japan?
Next is
In
Flair.
Japan, I guess that because we do need to end in Australia. Goemon went to
Not quite yet.
not quite yet. Okay,
Not quite yet.
okay. But yeah, that's what Goemon and Alicia did on summer vacation.
There's a bit to do, then the travel starts. You'll be able to tell. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. Next is what did Heartshell get up to?
After an assault on her company, she realized that she can't just sit here forever and wait for producer Son to walk back into work, because it's dawned on her he never really did that. He just sort of went around to nice-looking places and fucked people. Like, both literally and figuratively. So eventually tracking him down to Australia, she got a few people to work with her. She got Naui from the Goemon family, as well as a mysterious amnesia boy named like Billy or something.
Jason.
No. Keep it like that. I like it that people don't know his name, or people can't remember his name. That's consistent with the character.
Yeah.
I like that.
This session was attempted to be recorded, but due to technical difficulties, it is lost to the memories of the players and the GM and no one else. I wasn't there.
I was the GM.
Yeah, Miss GM'd it because I was in Brazil at the time.
And I was there, and I got to play Noe. And she didn't
Yeah.
say much, but she fucking killed the shit out of anything in her way.
Yeah. I kept for some reason I kept getting big successes with 15 dice with a Gauss rifle. That was fun.
Jesus.
Yeah, this motherfucker here put a silencer on a Gauss rifle. Check your
Absolutely.
GMs. Check your sheets before you play the game.
What? Entering the resort area, it quickly dawned on Hardshell that not only is he here, but he also managed to change his face and identity, which clued her in that he's likely done this many times before, making tracking him down extremely difficult from just names alone. But she wasn't going to give up this opportunity, and she attempted to assassinate her former producer, master, whatever.
Producer's probably the...
Yeah.
Former criminal owner.
Yeah, pretty much. The assassination attempt went poorly as Doc Wagon showed up, and he was assisted by a giant owner.
Unga.
Assisted by a former co-worker under the name of Tokyo Drift. Hardshell chases down the
What's up, bitch? That's me.
chases down the helicopter, but it quickly dawns on it. She quickly notices that the country has gone on lockdown as a giant magic explosion occurs in the distance.
Flair, you forgot some stuff there. So what happened was that producer son got away by a helicopter extraction, and before she could even get ready to chase after him, she realized that it would be too late. And then she went back to his hotel room to discover that he actually left a lot of shit behind, including a computer, which include details about two girls that were sold off. One to a biker gang called Thor's Hammer, and then another one to the military of Australia.
Can't believe Fenrir is kidnapping girl.
Yeah. Damn it.
Um,
Damn it.
Knew
Even
he was
now.
nothing but trouble after
and
all.
she also saw a note that producer San was going to be heading to South Africa next. And following this, she then exited the hotel to find Tokyo Drift waiting there for her with a new sidecar attached to her motorcycle. After Hartshell explained what happened to her, Tokyo Drift then proceeded to buy Hartshell a one-way ticket to South Africa. And as they were driving on their way to the airport, something happened in Australia, and the country began to get locked down.
And also, as they went down the road, behind them, the camera pans and shows Noe with all three of her bodies as the lockdown begins, and she loads two of the bodies into the back of her car, and is like, well,
yeah, because the big mech got fucked.
I guess this is me now. I guess I'm in Australia now.
I guess I'm stuck here.
She's
Time to go on airplane mode because there's fucking technomancers everywhere.
I'm stuck in
now-
Australia.
and for now, she is basically just hitting the road with Tokyo Drift, attempting to find some place to stay during the lockdown.
Tokyo Drift decided to go check it out just to see what happened.
Yeah.
And so they're heading towards Darwin at the moment. But they are a good...
Northern Australia.
Yeah, they're in-
meh.
Yeah,
North
I can't-
I just
I was going to say that
imagine
next
that
anyway.
she's having a miserable time.
Oh yeah, no, it's
with-
hot.
with hot,
Motorcycles
it's
don't have air
desert.
And
conditioner.
the thing is, you can't cycle drivers out on a motorcycle, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
you're
no.
also probably getting mugged every.
So
like,
they
like,
probably
every
have to
20
stop at
miles.
really
mugged,
crummy hotels every now and again.
mugged,
Oi, can't
sexually
give me a
harassed.
motorcycle.
What voice was
Oh,
that?
fuck off, bitch. Cass's opium den, all the fucking people trying to mug her. They just come in their
They
pants.
all
You-
bust nuts on other motorcycles and crash into
If you-
cacti in each other.
I swear to God, is that the only spell you know?
Girl, do not tempt me.
No. Okay.
And the two have
All
made,
right.
the two have made up since they last encountered, but they still get a little spats every now and again.
And Miss character will be touched upon later. When
Wait,
they
hold on.
actually show.
Let me post what Fender's been up to.
Oh no! Oh no!
What has Young Wiz been up to? Or is that
Oh
also-
right,
Yeah.
shit. Why are you in Australia?
What happened before
Well,
Australia,
To
though?
get your hat fixed,
that was
among
one of
other
them.
things.
The other thing was vacation. Essentially, what I thought of as an idea was that, like, you know what, to get away from this and whatnot, given that the fact is that basically Fenrir broke more or less the promise that he made with both Owen and her, kind of caused what's it called? Kind of caused Owen to go into some very rough times. Yeah, let's explain like that. Yeah, rough times and so deciding to just get away from that, decided to just work somewhere, and so then came this idea. Which was essentially
Welcome to Elysium.
Elysium, yeah. And so essentially, if I were to summarize how it was like basically working in that place, was Valhalla mixed with actually, let me get the
Valhalla
fine.
mixed with fresh meat.
no, I was actually thinking
a great many Berserk characters, which may or may not appear later in the plot.
I was thinking Valhalla mixed with this
Oh,
Piano Man.
So soft.
So it's Valhalla, but less funny and more depressing.
Oh yeah.
It's the slider slid a little
People-
bit in the other
people
direction.
come in less just to drink for fun. They come in more to drink away their problems.
Yeah, well,
So
well,
Valhalla.
it's kind of like look at this image
song,
here.
This
We
song
got-
has personal meaning, and it is very painful to me.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh.
That's yep.
All right, and a little bit thereafter, you were sent off to the city of Darwin in northern Australia, a major water purifying town. to do some errands for your grandmother, who you were
Yeah,
staying with at the time. A
whole
whole 8 hours away by car.
We also
figure out how to get
actually,
there.
can we come back to me real quick? Fenrir, before he died, though, left something behind, a post-mortem will, and in that will, he left something to young Wiz.
Oh yeah, didn't you record the will?
No,
Oh, okay. Are you going to like read it off now?
I was just gonna let young Wiz describe what she found when she got back to Seattle.
Well, there was a little tiny little puppy, and what was the name of the breed again? Because I completely forget the name.
Samoyed.
It was a what?
A Samoyed.
A Samoyed. Yeah, there we go. And
Someone post a picture. I have no idea what breed that is.
do you have that?
You can keep talking as he looks it up.
So it was just a tiny little puppy like that. And so the little puppy got dubbed the name Winter's Night.
Something that he left behind because to fill in the missing gap.
So is this Fenrir's kid?
Yeah, this is the puppy.
No. I like the joke and think that this is young Wiz and Owen's kid now.
It's a reincarnation, but he just has to learn how to turn into a human again, right?
Oh, that'd be strong!
Right, Winter's Night.
It's
Winter's Night.
It's the what's it called? It's that one movie, A Dog's Life or whatever.
All dogs go to heaven?
No, there's a movie called A Dog's Life where the dog keeps getting reincarnated as different.
Yeah, that's okay. I was going to ask if that's the reincarnation movie.
Yeah. Anyway, so she then took Owen and Winter's Night with her to Australia for a vacation.
And also just
and to go talk to Grandmama about the hat.
Yeah, about the hat.
All right, now we can get the show on the road.
Yep.
And the reason why young Wiz was sent off to Darwin was just call it a grocery run of sorts. To this one's actually just a real bear. Yeah, okay.
Oh no.
She was sent off with the promise that upon completing the errand she was sent to Darwin for, she would return and her grandmother would fix her hats.
Oh boy.
Right.
Well, first let's instead of actually, let's just I'm gonna do some middle ground stuff where I'm gonna pilot the newly remade and customized Going Mobile, or the HMS Light King.
Absolutely hijacked. You shouldn't have left the keys in the ignition, buddy.
Oh no, it was a gift to her.
It was a late birthday gift that he owed her because he gave her ammo, but he didn't give her a gun.
Yeah, and so Goemon, already knowing that he had something bigger and better waiting for him, he's like, "Well, the new blood needs something.
My kids need a ride."
Yeah, it's just like
some wheels.
My daughter needs a new ride.
It's like when
she needs something for her sweet 16th.
Yeah,
except she's like what, 25?
No, she's 19.
Switch.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like when a dad buys like their kid a car for their birthday.
19.
Except it's a weaponized death vehicle.
It's more like they buy a new car for themselves and then give their kid their current car.
19, but actually, I almost forgot that quickened charisma on that quickened charisma that Owen gave young Wiz had some weird side effects.
I like to imagine like Goemon owned a Ferrari and then he bought a monster truck and gave his Ferrari to his kid.
That's basically what happened. That's a very good real life comparison.
No, it's more like he bought a car and then he bought a yacht and then he gave the car to the kid.
Okay, no, there's this one bit. I was watching. Okay, this is stupid. I was watching the Super Mario Brothers Super Show at work today. But there was one line. It's like, wait, there's no shortcuts on the Brooklyn Bridge. There are if you have a Sherman tank. That's Goemon. All right, with
I
that,
love
the
any
last
story
line
that starts with I was watching the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
at work specifically. It wasn't even my choice. My boss just asked if I wanted to watch it because someone sold us a DVD of the first season.
By choice.
It was not by choice.
Alrighty.
Alright. And with all this in mind, we return to them once again, doomed to be wrapped up in another disaster, unlucky enough to be complicit in further tragedy. With luck, maybe they can change the world for the better, the lofty goal many strive for. Bam.
The one Fenrir strive for.
Yeah, don't worry, there's a clone out there.
Oof.
Alright. So yeah, young Wiz in Darwin.
Oh. Yep.
Groceries in hand, various knickknacks, getting a P.O. box, and by the P.O. box, it's just overflowing with various imports of random bullshit that she was too lazy to pick up herself.
Actually,
do you mind if I say something real quick?
If we're actually
As she-
cutting the...
Before she bought all of her stuff, as she was entering the city, a man with a large cross tied around his back was actually exiting the city, his head in a book.
What I was going to say is if we're jumping to that, what happened was that Young was basically told Owen to be safe, take care of the dog while I'm gone, and handed him her rapier with her ribbon tied on it. So that's why her hair's down.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Wait, did Owen come with you?
No, Owen is in the car.
No, he's in the car, which I
Okay.
left on a vacant beach.
Ah, okay.
I
And
took the bike.
it can
I took the bike,
it can
though.
also cloak. Don't forget. So
Yeah.
he can be completely safe there.
Yep.
Uh,
I
so-
also put guns on it.
good. That's one thing that one was lacking. Not the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Not the new one at all.
And with that, wandering around Darwin, a variety of things in hand, a feeling overcomes young Wiz. A feeling of what seems like a lot of pent-up rage and insecurity, just washing over her, kind of like low tide, but getting progressively more and more forceful as she wanders through the city. Looking around, no one else really seems to be picking up their minds at this, even people who are clearly awakened themselves pay this no mind. It's something targeted specifically at her. What do you do?
You know what?
No matter where you go, it seems to get stronger.
You know what? I do have a spell. Let's use my newly acquired clairvoyance spell.
When you use clairvoyance, I just think of
Sight
Xenoblade.
I think of the fucking Sight Beyond Sight from Thundercats.
I think of that edit that starts with Xenoblade, then goes into That So Raven.
I've never seen that. Can you DM it to me?
I gotta find it.
I don't think I've Man, I don't even think I've seen that either.
Are you gonna roll clairvoyance?
Yes, I was. Let's roll that real. Oh boy, so fucking good. There we go.
Perfect. All right. So what flashes through your minds as you wandering throughout the city, eventually finding yourself in a small surrounded plaza, kind of like one of those little open benches between houses, kind of like an open lot with a bench, a tree in it. Stop playing.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Oh, now.
A vision.
Okay. Right. You have vision.
Song in media dump.
Thank you.
Astral.
You see flashes of what looks like a bench in a small empty lot, a tree overhead. You know you're talking to somebody, but you're not sure where they are. You look confused, distraught. Then all of a sudden, like an old CRTV, everything just cuts to static. Or the closest thing, like, the magical equivalent of static, anyways.
Probably also be static.
Yeah, probably.
I was thinking more like Silent Hill fog.
The Silent Hill Siren.
Either
Ooh,
or. Those are all viable options.
I like the siren, but the thing is that like clairvoyance, you don't get sound effects. I wish, but that would be great.
But looking into this future, you do feel there is this feeling of dread in you, and you find it difficult to breathe.
Let's not go a certain. Let's not go that away. Let's go the other way. I'm just gonna go a different way instead of that would take me to there. Sounds like a good plan to me.
And no matter which way you wander, the feeling continues to push at you.
Does anyone else in the city like notice this, or is it just her?
I did go over that a little bit ago.
did.
No one is picking up their heads at any of these feelings. It's something targeted explicitly at her.
So everyone, like every civilian, is just going about their day normally.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And eventually it goes from a push to a pull. Something weighing down your stomach, your legs, kind of like a leash pulling at your neck.
This is getting kinky.
Agreed.
And Fender's not here anymore.
Let's still see and not get involved with whatever this is.
So you're going to continue to wander off.
Yeah, not get anywhere. Near
But
whatever.
ultimately, that feeling begins to sound off in your head, mumbling and whispers in the back of your mind, which eventually come to words. That feeling of disgust, pent-up anger continues to well up inside you, but you know for a fact that it isn't yours. It sounds like you're getting a glimpse into someone's head. Whispers of living in somebody's shadow, despite them never even being there. A lot of disgust, a lot of anger. And just a declaration that they will do anything they can to besmirch your name, so that you will never have to live in your shadow again.
Is there any just place to sit down and just do something? I'm just gonna let's
There's nothing on the street, but there's a lot of side streets.
Let's
Oh god, is that porn? I want to click it, but I don't know.
That was dangerous. Dangerous.
Star Wars.
Dangerous sabotage, almost.
It's close, but it isn't.
Close, but no cigar. And by cigar, I mean a big...
Big boy.
Okay. Well, let's just let's just continue to try and see if I can walk on out of here and not get involved with this. Sounds like some bad juju, some bad stuff going on here.
Sorry, my mom came in. Could you? Everything after I last spoke, I kind of missed. Sorry.
Okay.
Wish you were here. Yeah, that's
what
pretty
I posted
Australia.
was not porn. It's Star Wars. So you can click it. It's okay.
Oh, also,
God
I'd
damn
like
it.
to say, because I didn't feel like there was a good time for me to say it earlier, Owen is currently... that he said at the end of... during the finale of Season 3, where he is still an evil type magician, and Young Wiz is a good type magician. He's trying to fix that. He's astrally...
So a lot
he's
of
going on an
meditation.
astral quest.
A lot of research, trying to find himself.
He's going on a metaplanar quest.
That's why he's in the box, so that he doesn't hurt himself.
All right.
He's also taking care of the puppy, and the box is the best place to sit when you watch the tornadoes ravage the beach.
Yeah, basically.
Freaking mana storms.
So yeah, nothing on the main street, but lots of side streets.
Well, let's just
Poor Owen.
Yep, poor Owen. I feel for him. Well, let's just continue to walk along then.
Can save that image.
And ultimately, the ground begins to tremble and shake. that difficulty to breathe starts to become outright suffocation, and the people around you finally seem to take notice. A handful of awakened people begin to show similar feelings, struggling to breathe, collapsing, etc. You have magical threats, right?
Yes, I do.
Well, you know what to do.
No,
Oh
it's
man,
not.
gets a 1.
It's not that high. Oh wow, super good. Look at that. Half the dice.
There are only 2 things that can make someone awaken have this much difficulty breathing. That's either a toxic shaman, or some kind of toxic awakened, or a cyber zombie.
I'm surrounded by toxic shamans!
Toxic shaman zombies.
Now,
Oh,
there's
no.
only really one of these things that seems realistic considering where you are.
Yeah,
Toxic
shaman.
zombie shamans!
No,
And beneath-
we're not in Scotland.
And beneath your
Scotland.
feet, you can feel something rising like a well. You hear the sound of something cracking. And within the blink of an eye, there's a blinding flash of light. Explosions and fire surround you entirely. The shockwave knocks the lights out of you. And the last thing you see before finally drifting off to unconsciousness is the mess of the city in flames. People running, people burning, people having been crushed by rubble. And a lot of horrors all abound. The city has exploded from some kind of magical burst beneath your feet.
Mm.
And even on the ground, you still struggle to breathe. Not from the smoke, but from whatever magic is around you.
Can't imagine the smoke's helping though.
Oh, it's not. It's really not.
I mean, when you're on the ground, it generally doesn't reach you.
Yeah, the ground smoke is
Smoke goes up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, there we
Medi
go.
got it immediately.
I mean, that was the
It's
point.
been talked about so many times.
It has. It has.
Has
been
it?
talked-
Yes.
It's been at least mentioned.
I'm very out of the loop, okay?
It's fine. This is what Young Wiz saw.
Yeah, this is what Young Wiz saw. They look up and they saw the one scene from Trigun.
Oh, poor Lost July.
See, I was picturing something else, but let's go with that.
Oh no.
No.
These are both relevant images of what has just occurred in
That
Darwin,
was the
Australia.
before and after.
I mean, another one that could be used is there's a scene similar in Xenogears where just the entire village just gets nuked and everyone in there gets vaporized.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you awake sometime later. The sun's still in the sky, but it's going down. Things have seemed to calm down. Well, as calm as it can be in a city on fire. You're able to stumble to your feet. It's still hard to breathe, but you're able to keep your body moving.
Let's just let's just roll that perception real quick. What's going on?
What's going on? Well, you have the whole street has been cleared out, but nonetheless there are still bodies lighting the street. Some from smoke inhalation, some from burns, and some crushed under rubble. Thankfully, no lost children, no people. Well, I guess not thankfully for this, but it seems like anyone trapped under rubble has not survived in whatever time you've been unconscious. It's safe to assume whoever could be rescued has been rescued in this general vicinity.
Mm.
And it seems like most of the fires around you have died down, but off in the distance the city is still in smoke. But whatever initial calamity has occurred has passed.
Basically, it's the after tremor.
Yeah, basically. Pick your flavor of disaster movie.
I'll pick Disaster Day of Crisis, not a movie.
That's pretty solid pick.
I'm gonna pick Anime Expo.
Triple Q, give me my commission! Ah!
Hello to all 4 of the viewers watching Fresh Meat. If you do find Triple Q at any point, please remind them. Flare Guy wants to know where his commission info went.
Triple Q is a wanted man.
Triple Q has a
We
bigger
have a
bounty on
for
their head
6
than Young
million new
Wiz.
yen on Triple Q. Anyone who finds him, please report immediately.
It's official. Triple Q is now in Boston. Get your revenge, Flair.
And he still hasn't given Flair that commission, even in Shadowrun's universe.
In the year 2076, that commission is still lost.
It's been 60 years and it's still not done.
I still message him on the Matrix. Any progress?
Well, the thing is that because Triple Q's a technomancer, he just bats it away.
His sprites say no.
All
Alright, so what's Young Wiz doing?
Yeah.
Let's
You still have your bearings. You do know the way you got into town and could theoretically get out of town.
Well, let's go and do that. Let's go and try and get out of town, and hopefully the bike's not destroyed.
And this is you trying to run, or just like stumbling across?
Stumbling, I would say, given from what you're saying, the
Despite
situation's
everything that has occurred around you, it doesn't seem like you have any major wounds, but you are, however, covered in dust and soot.
Well, I'll just dust myself off then.
There are a couple of stains in your clothes, especially the white parts and any other like
You,
colors.
you mean my hat and my jacket? You know that they're both
Yeah,
white?
everything. It's dirty as
Are there
fuck.
any people like screaming or anything nearby, like any civilians?
As I said, it seems like everyone in the general vicinity that could be rescued has been rescued.
Or are dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. And after some time wandering through the street, you do eventually find around the parking lot you'd left your... It was a bike, right?
Yeah, it was a bike.
You do eventually come across the parking lot you left your bike in, and thereabouts, across the parking lot, wandering about between shacks and other destroyed buildings, presumably looking for people, is the man who passed earlier on the way into Darwin.
The moment he sees that motorcycle, when you standing above it, he immediately draws his pistol at you. He has one hand aimed at... He's holding the pistol with one hand, and he tells you to basically stop and freeze.
Okay.
So you're just not moving?
I'm not moving.
As he starts to approach you, he slowly puts his other hand to his pistol to help balance his aim more, until he eventually gets I'd say about 15 meters away or so. I'm trying to use D&D rules here for that. And he basically just tells you what the hell happened.
I assume you meant ask what the hell happened?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know. Like, I was doing
for a little bit of clarity. The feeling coming over the man that has Young Wiz at gunpoint. Thank you, Medi. Is that same feeling of struggling to breathe, the trademark of a toxic shaman. You know, bringers of disaster, generally horrible people, and a perfectly good thing to blame this disaster on.
So I can like feel her presence just from that.
You can feel her. It's not that you can feel her presence; it's that you struggle to exist around her.
Yeah, and as like that's why he put his other hand like on his pistol. It's just he felt the presence just weighing on him, making it hard just to hold his pistol up. And once he like starts to that feelings really starts to kick in, he then like clicks in his head. She did this. Get on the ground now.
As what I said, I didn't do this. I don't know what you're talking about.
What other person could do this? You're a toxic shaman.
What? I am not. I'm not a user of poison, if that's what you're asking.
God damn it.
More with, I did not blow up this city. I did not.
I did not.
Oh, hi, Scorched Man.
God damn it.
Sorry. I did not blow up this city.
I did not.
God damn it.
It's not
Governor,
true.
you are tearing me apart. I didn't.
It's at this point.
Fresh meat for the room.
How close is she to getting like on the motorcycle? Is she pretty close to it?
Well, you tell me, Monica.
I was actually going to say, well, what happens is that, Okay. Well, what happens to you is that a is that right? Okay, yeah, that's right. What happens to you is that a physical barrier flies right in front of you as I then get on the bike and fucking go, because this doesn't seem...
Cheesing it has been attempted.
Cheesing it has been attempted, and I'm gonna look and see what's my... Okay, yeah, I know exactly my dice for this. Let's just fucking go on the bike. It's a good thing it's a hover bike now. I got a lot of improvements on the bike.
Rubble
Yeah,
can be ignored.
That's Owen's bike, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Owen's bike. Yes, I add some stuff to it.
Like
It's way better than Owen has ever been on that bike.
Yes.
she learned for him.
How big is this barrier blocking me?
It is a it's a bubble.
Yeah, it's a physical wall trying to
physical
separate
barrier.
you from her so she can attempt an escape.
Well, that 13 is me. Well, actually, no, 13 is also the drain. I'm gonna roll the other 13 for the drain because almost forgot the drain. Yeah.
Okay, that's still fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
You throw up the bubble and immediately fall unconscious.
Nope, it's fine. I took like 2 stun. So yeah, a barrier just formed before you as I then hop on the bike and start to cheese. Also, just to say, this bike has speed 7.
That's just top speed. What matters is acceleration.
Acceleration 3.
That's not as...
That's not bad at all in the slightest. That's really good, actually.
I mean, it'll take you a while to get to speed 7, but still.
It'll take him a bit to get past 5 wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's at that point he just flips his pistol around to so he's just holding it like he's gonna fucking pistol whip and just starts bashing it on the barrier.
Boink, boink, boink.
Let me roll my clubs real quick.
Yeah, I was about to say roll it.
And then the pistol whip is doing 9p with an accuracy of 4.
Agreed.
Accuracy rolls are different here. We ignore them.
I thought we were reading the Crusade rules over.
Oh.
I
Nope.
don't. Yeah, I don't think we're going to end up doing
We
that.
had the whole
Are we?
we had that.
No.
Remember, we had the poll where we were voting on whether we were going to bring that rule.
Yeah.
It was to help limit damage cap.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about this entire conversation.
You made a poll for it. We made a straw poll.
I mean, this was like what, over 3 months ago.
Can you tell it's been 3 months since we did Fresh Meat proper?
Yeah.
I guess we'll talk about that after the session then. I'd rather not make a decision on the spot if that's okay.
All right.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, right? Physical barriers, DR is its force plus successes, or is it the net hits give it a health and a armor rating? I think its success gives it a health and armor rating. So it rolls 10. It rolls 10d6 soak damage.
So it's probably shattered.
How much damage did that do?
That's 9p.
9p. 4.
Unless we count bonus damage with the successes. I
I
honestly don't remember
Which-
our old rules when it came to damage.
Oh, it just goes. Whatever you
Yeah,
got
it just
is what you
goes.
got.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
gymnastics don't reduce damage, which I wish I knew was a rule, because oh god, that's useful.
Yeah.
it makes evasive tanks not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll discuss that whole mess after the session, because it completely slipped my mind, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
We okay with that?
Well, you definitely broke that fucking barrier.
Absolutely blown the fuck out.
All right.
I believe is the
And
technical term.
How far away?
is she?
Well, considering you have to navigate a trashed parking lot, you can't really get up to full speed just yet.
Do I see her within my sight?
You still have line of sight, yes, over
Called
a
shot
couple
engine.
of cars. Oh no!
What's the negative dice pool for?
I think it's like -9.
Engine? I don't think it's -9. It's
Well, would it be -9 because of the distance?
actually
What are the ranges on your pistol? When does it start getting a -1?
-1 is 6 to 20.
6 to 20 meters, 18 feet. Yeah, all right. That's a -1 then.
yeah,
Crazy motorcycle
So
chase.
To the whole thing?
No, that's a
it's
-1 for
-1.
distance. We
Okay.
shit.
And then,
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
engine,
no.
I'm pretty sure engine is. I'm
You have the
opening.
chart, right, Monica?
Yes, I'm opening it up right now. It's just it's taking forever to load
Okay, well,
because.
let's go. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Be right back.
Actually, come to think about
Go
it,
for it.
I'll just. Actually, I could just do this. Where is it? Is this it? Yep, here it is. There we go. There it is.
So it's
Full
-5.
shot engine. Okay, so it's a -5. I mean, they're navigating a destroyed parking lot, so they can't
All right.
exactly speed away.
Come to think about it, what kind of destroyed parking lot is it?
A lot of burnt out cars. There was a handful in the corner
And
where a
this is
motorcycle
also
was
with
parked. that are-
AV rounds.
Oh god. Okay, what's the AP to vehicles specifically?
I don't know what. It doesn't tell you.
It
on
should
the-
say on the ammo. It should be like -1/-4, I think. It should say on the ammo. I haven't had to open a single sheet so far this session.
Oh boy.
Would that be on the weapon tag?
It would be on the ammo.
On the ammo itself, like in the gear.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Or I could just Google it.
I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Alright.
Does it depend on which vehicle, right?
No, I think it's just a flat negative and a flat extra -3.
Yeah.
And then the gun already has a -2 AP up by itself.
Do I know this is coming?
I mean, you know he's pointing a gun at you, and you know he just completely cheesed your barrier, so it's a safe assumption.
Well, let's just push it to the limit on the bike to see if I can just do a sick jump with this thing. Oh great! Oh great! This is a good.
Never
push to the
mind.
limit.
That's a -7 to your motorcycle.
Oh, nice. Well, man, this was a good use of my my edge here for pushing the limit. Oh yeah, it was. That's definitely not a hit. I don't even need to roll DR because that's that's a -7 on that, which
That's an obliterated motorcycle.
that's an obliterated engine. Nice, great.
Which means
So yeah, bullet straight in. The bullet soars across a couple of cars, getting a lucky plink straight into the engine block. You hear the thing sputter and die just before you can get any decent distance away.
Ooh, I got an idea. Could I like what kind? Like it's by a destroyed parking lot. It's a like we're talking like is there like any opening?
It's a lot
to-
of cars that got burned.
Yeah, but what I mean is like, are we talking like a parking lot as in it's flat? Or are we talking a parking lot as in like it's like one of those?
A garage?
Yeah, like those.
Oh no,
garages.
it's like a flat, like, think Home Depot parking lot.
Okay. Well, since the bike engine decided to get shot.
Give up the ghost
Yeah,
immediately.
And if anything, I'm probably being flung by this. Could I actually?
Yeah.
Could I actually? Could I actually use fling to fling myself farther away?
I will let you try.
Oh man. Oh boy. Dang.
Well, you get flopped, I'm going to say, another 6 meters away, so you're still within his -1 range.
Oh boy. It's a train.
I want to say at this point, initiative time, because you're both in this parking lot. There's about 18 meters between the two of you.
all right,
We're starting this off with PvP.
let's go.
Oh boy. What?
Oh god, oh fuck.
What to do? What to do?
Is this one of those cutscene fights that I hear so much about?
No,
No, it's
Feels
an
like
actual
it.
fight.
This wasn't supposed. Yeah. What to do? What to do here?
Either way, it's like Telltale. No matter who wins, the plot will still go in the same direction.
Yeah, your choices matter, guys.
Yeah, your
choices matter.
The story is
yeah.
the choices you make.
Great. I'm going to. I'm just gonna seize the initiative real quick here.
You could also try blitzing.
I don't think the dice are gonna help me, so I'm not gonna blitz.
All right.
What's a blitz again? I forgot.
That
Blitz
gives
is adding plus 4d6s to a maximum 5d6s to your roll.
Yeah,
It basically
Oh,
just lets
okay.
you get more initiative.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
gonna
either
do that.
it's a choice of do I want to just go first or do I want to try to get more initiative so I can have more turns.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to seize the initiative, so I go first.
Good choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good choice. Wow.
Yeah, what to do? What? Because, let's see here. What should I do? Figure this out.
You're in a parking lot. You have magic. You have options.
I know. I'm
Playing
trying.
car.
I'm trying to think of some. Actually, yeah, that does seem.
Yeah,
like
throw a car.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Solid plan.
Let's just throw.
I can you. It's like playing Left 4 Dead 2. You just
As
throw
the
a
tank,
car, and
yeah.
that solves the problem.
Yeah, you just tank.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's a car. I'll just encap the whole team.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
back.
Hi, Manny.
What to do? Yep, probably.
Monika's trying to figure out what to do with their first turn.
I'm trying to think of like some. Of course, I'm trying to think of some solutions here. If I had a certain spell, I would definitely actually just. If I had a certain spell, I actually would have just used that, and I probably would have been fine. But I didn't get that. I got a different one. So let's just fling. Could I fling a car in like a way that I could push a bunch of other ones to just create a big old like stoppage or
That's like
something?
Oh, you want to make a block, not throw the car at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a big old...
Because I was going to say you want to throw multiple cars. No.
No. Essentially, the idea is like you have like a bunch of cars parked, but like you fling it so that it hits that car, but then it pushes a bunch of other ones, and it creates like this somewhat like a barrier. You know what I mean? Or this big just stoppage. That's kind of the point of it.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Just throw like a big Jeep or something hard enough that it manages to shove all the shit into the position.
Yeah. It shoves a bunch of them in the way. Yeah, it creates.
Grab that burned out minivan, Zorica.
The burned out fucking minivan. Great man, they sure aren't liking me today.
This family sedan protected me.
With a dead
Alright,
family
let's
still
see.
inside it.
Well, I'm fine with that.
Wait, was that okay? So that's 3 successes on the fling. What would be the body of a Jeep? Oh, yeah, that's a hefty boy. I want to say
It wouldn't be more than 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wouldn't be more than 20.
it's probably not gonna fucking move.
An attempt will be made. Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's a heavy.
And then the family sedan said no.
The family inside.
The family inside, all the skeletons, they said no, this is our car.
Yeah.
It slides a
quiet
little bit.
A quiet whisper from beyond says, shove it.
Oh, it's a body of 12 usually.
Oh.
Oh, a Jeep Trailblazer? No, the Jeep was a joke. This is like a family sedan.
I think
sadly
that's
not-
just a general civilian vehicle.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, 20. Oh, okay.
yeah, I was pushing a semi-truck.
Yeah, that's why I
Let's
said
say
it wouldn't be more than 20, because it's a fucking
right.
semi.
Alright,
Let's
see.
say
12.
15.
Alright, still no.
Still wins.
It's still a nope.
Still wins.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's a tie,
But-
but it still wins.
Oh no, the 5 was her drain.
Yeah,
Oh.
5 is the drain. I'm fine with the drain.
Mhm.
So the Jeep does not budge, and once again you are still in this mysterious man's sights.
Roll running.
I too good to get him.
You're gonna roll running. You're gonna run at me.
Oh, for a second I'm like, shit, attack of opportunity maybe? I'm like, no, this isn't D&D. You've killed me, Betty. You've ruined fresh meat.
But yeah, he's just gonna run towards her. Just move out of the way of that Jeep. And with how are we going to be using melee rules? Because if you're running, you get a +2 to melee attacks.
Yes, we will be.
Okay.
If you have the chart of like all the crazy shit you can do with melee,
Monica
please
does.
post it. Yeah, post that because I feel like Medi would really appreciate that.
Yes, let me get that.
Apparently, there's a bunch of shit you could do.
I have this one specifically. I have this one specifically cropped in there because I really like touch only attacks. I think those are
Basically, if
fun.
someone's running, you get a +2 while because you're running.
So yeah, take a look at this, Medi, because I think you'd appreciate this.
But if the defender is receiving a charge, someone's running at them, they get a +1.
So now we know if you're casting Rot, you get a +2.
Well, that's if you're deliberately trying to touch them.
Yeah.
But what if you aren't trying to touch them? What if you're trying to give them a mean right hook and also rot their face off?
Oh, the problem with Rot is it requires 2 checks.
Yeah.
You get a +2 to hit them in the first place.
Yeah, but then their body, like you're not going to cast Rot on a troll.
And unless you're Noe, the real Noe, not the robot Noe, then
yeah,
where to use Rot, she goes beyond her limit every time.
It says
absolute
Rot
mad
punch.
woman.
All right.
Absolute pain.
Oh yeah, let's continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using that cross to hit her with it.
Whoa.
I'm gonna bludgeon her with a giant cross.
It does stun damage, just letting you know.
But it's still going to hurt.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. She killed a bunch of people.
I didn't kill anyone.
You don't know. She doesn't know that yet.
Since it's +2.
Okay. Well, let's.
You get your +1 to try and dodge. Maybe the dice will finally like you.
Oh yeah, you're right. I actually I do have more dice to try and dodge out of the way.
Whoa!
But
a narrow avoidance.
Dude,
the cross comes down like a ton of bricks, managing to miss ever so slightly, completely demolishing a car beside you, sprinkling bits of glass over the two of you. The smell of soot and burnt flesh fills the air from the destroyed car.
I'm not your target.
I hate this smell.
The first word sound is now.
Oh no!
Oh, that's good. Sorry, in jokes.
Yeah.
Like throw salt into his face.
Ah, my
Tactical
open
salt.
wounds. My one weakness.
Yeah, you should probably actually describe the character,
I
Mist.
posted this picture. I'll do it.
Oh, okay. I mean, like an actual physical description.
Yeah,
Alright,
since
so-
we're close enough now, like physically
Yeah,
close
no, I'm
enough.
close enough.
Now that what you see is a man who's about 6'2". He's fairly tall. He is covered in a cloak that is burned near the edges of it. He has a cross wrapped around his back, and from what you can see, any parts of like the skin that you can see, which is like his face and his arms and his hands, are wrapped in bandages, except for the fingertips, which you can tell are if you look close enough, you could see that they are burnt. Same with his eyes, which are also revealed as well. And he also has like padding on his lower legs.
So yeah, what do?
All right, it's my turn again.
Yeah, because Young Wiz is already out.
All right, this is the point where he just decides to since the cross missed, pull out the gun.
Oh no, the most dangerous spell.
Pull out the let's pull out Amos.
Time to use gun keto.
Okay.
Is this like a pistol whip or just
Just
shooter?
shooting.
Oh lord.
Oh boy. Oh,
Oh god. Oh fuck.
Dice, will you favor me again?
I'll tell you this now, it's a gel round.
Oh, the dice have favored her this time, anyways.
With 27, does that have to get one more turn?
27, yes.
It was
not
20,
27.
24. It's 24, sorry.
That's still enough, yeah. I genuinely did not understand how much of a squishy young Wiz was until this exact situation. Support your mages.
It's almost like people who push books for a living. Aren't
It's
exactly.
it's almost like nerds aren't durable.
I mean,
just take another shot.
I mean, you say that, but she does have like 17. Another shot again. Oh boy.
She's very durable for a mage, though.
Yeah,
She is very tanky for a mage.
Will the dice favor me again?
Jesus.
When player characters fight.
Alright, I guess next round.
Okay.
I really hope this doesn't drag, because...
I mean, if it drags, then you can just have one of them go.
I mean,
yeah, then I could just have, like, plot.
Yeah, I guess I could start using my actual weapons instead of using stuff. Those actually have AP on them.
What's up?
Actually, yeah, I'll switch up my gun here soon. I know what gun I can use. I can use Neffy.
Man, can't wait to get.
I forgot you named your guns. That's adorable.
Every gun he has, it has an inscription on them. That's how he tells which one has ammo in it.
Oh man, can't wait to. Yep, I love my 4 initiative. It's great.
I'm gonna spend.
Okay, we're all initiative-lets here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend this first turn. He's actually gonna use his time to go over to his cross that's landed in that car, and he's gonna pull the bandages off the top of it, revealing that the cross is actually made out of metal. And he just taps it, and then the arms of the cross split open, and they reveal pistols inside of them. And it's in there that he grabs Neffy.
Continue with the Trigon references.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Surely she is. Her father's daughter.
Oh man, is the recon pipe the falchion?
Is she gonna use that?
wait, is that? For a second I thought that was a glove. Is it somewhat implied that during some of these dodges I'm somewhat getting farther away or something along those lines?
Yeah, imagine like you're backing up.
Backflipping. Oh man, let's hand over. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Okay. When player characters fight.
I can't believe there are so many people who didn't see this coming.
I figured I'd get like one hit off by now. All right, it's your turn, Monica.
Oh, it's mine. Come to think about it.
Wait, shit, how long has my mic been off? Did you hear, like, me describing, like, how much shit you've been tripping over?
No.
God damn, how long has this mic been off?
Well, don't turn your mic off unless there's a specific reason.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're tripping over, like, shopping carts, chunks of burnt rubber, baby strollers, whatever crap you can imagine being in, like, your local Home Depot parking lot. You have tripped over all of it, scooting away from this guy.
I've somehow avoided all of his shots. Still.
This
come to
man is very angry.
Come to think about it, can I? Is the bike still within my? Is the bike still within my sights?
Yes, but it's on the other side of him.
Hmm. So he's in the middle.
Yes, he's between the two of you. Oh no. Oh no.
No, I know.
This is when two buildings come down on top of him.
This is when it turns into a Bayonetta boss fight. Ow.
Well, if that's the if that's the case, then let's see if I can fling the bike towards him. And a fun thing about the bike is the bike has some weapons in it. It has some vibro swords in it.
And then he dies in the first session.
Well, I guess it's just tradition with you, Miss, if that's the case.
A tradition of getting fucked in the first session.
Yep.
I think it's too fucked in season 3 or 2. Goemon got fucked in season 3.
I mean, you got fucked in the end.
Let's let's roll that drain. Yep, I'm pretty much.
Do I hear this thing coming towards me?
I'm gonna let you do a surprise test.
I do.
Actually, no, it's a fucking car. You can probably hear it coming.
It's a motorcycle.
Same shit. It's loud. It's a vehicle. This is a elaborate vehicular homicide attempt.
It is very elaborate.
Just gonna backflip over that.
Please, someone get hit already.
Alright, my turn again.
This is the one thing I did not plan for.
Alright, push it to the
no.
limit. We're gonna take a shot one more time.
Solve the problem, please.
Yeah, just kill her outright.
Nah, she'll be fine.
Pushing to the limit.
And she died.
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah.
6.
It's taking shock. We're fine.
I mean, it's
15.
still stunned. Well, really can't dodge that 15, or even make an attempt to parry it in any way, shape, or form. It's stick and shock, right?
-5 AP.
-5. Oh boy. I mean, that's like about what's it called? -5. I have non-conductivity on.
Oh god.
7.
Non-conductivity. Oh, god damn it.
That's a 34 right there. Yeah, that's about.
You know, Medi, do you know that feeling of no matter how much you plan, there's always one thing you forget that
Yeah.
should be blatantly obvious?
Yeah.
You understand my pain.
Yeah.
So
There's
how much
usually
stun
one
is that
thing
supposed to
about a
be?
time.
5S.
That the big stick
5
pains come out and
stun.
drag them where they need to be.
Yeah.
5 stun.
I want to try and think of some bullshit if this goes on for 2 more turns.
5
just-
stun. I'm still standing.
Oh my god.
Did you take some damage though?
Yeah, I took 5 stun.
Okay.
Well, you have like 2 more turns. Keep shooting.
Okay. Push it to the limit again. Four.
God damn.
Ooh.
And this is season 4. This is the
So,
entirety of
9
season
successes.
4. So, any objections to dodges not complete, just reducing damage and not outright ignoring shit? Yeah. Just for the future.
Just for
Sorry.
the future. For the future.
Yeah, accuracy rules limiting the damage, bonus damage, and then gymnastics lowering damage as well.
Yeah, we'll talk about this at length after the session.
Yeah.
We kind of have to.
Yeah.
This is a problem.
I'm thinking whether I should do something with this or not. Well, let's just, you know what? Let's just tank it again. Let's just tank it again.
-5.
Attempts will be made. Oh my god.
How much stun is that?
5S.
It's still 5S?
5S still.
It adds bonus.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
You get a
Okay,
bonus, Mist.
Yeah, it's
Ew.
still.
Yeah, you get a bonus on Stick and Shock.
Where'd you say that at?
It's just general like damage rules.
Oh.
Like the bonus damage is how well you hit them, like planting a shot on the forehead.
So that would be using accuracy rules basically.
Mhm.
Just you don't have a limit, so it'd be 5 plus 6. That'd be 11 stun.
That's not accuracy rules, that's plus successes, which has always been a Shadowrun thing.
Yeah.
So 11 stun.
Which was resisted, which 10 of it was resisted, so she took 1 stun.
What about the last one?
She took 5 from that last one.
Did that include it?
Yeah, it should be about 5. Yeah.
Fuck it, can we just go back and forth and say Youngwas got KO'd?
Yeah, what I was gonna do is I was actually going to just well, that's a yikes for me, buddy. You know, kind of like I'll just you know what? I'll flop on the ground. Let's put it like that.
I quit. Chill.
Yeah.
I'll take a knee.
I'll flop on the ground. Let's put it like that.
Like you just fall to the ground like face first, or
Yes.
you just like you collapsed.
Yes.
All right, let's break out the handcuffs.
Get your pens out, fanfiction writers.
Hey, we haven't seen that guy in a while.
Because we're going.
We haven't seen fanfiction guy in a
Because
while.
we're
I
going
kind of miss him.
Because we're going to start shipping Scorched Man with Shine Spark. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Shipping.
So yeah, he's gonna
Crush
when she
ships.
goes down, he's just gonna handcuff her.
Well, before that happens,
A rod.
Huh?
Gonna do a rod on me?
No, it's not that. It's
A
not that.
titanium rod.
But before that,
I mean, he is carrying around basically a titanium rod.
but before
I
that,
need to make that edit now.
before that, what you thought was her flopped on the ground. A fist comes up and punches you.
Trying to go for my dick.
No, I'm just trying to punch you.
Trying to go for my dick. What the fuck, bro?
What's a low blow?
Aw.
And you're handcuffed.
And I step on your head and handcuff you.
Awesome.
With that, he pulls her to her feet, grabs his cross, wraps it back around his back again, and just carries her out of Darwin.
I thought you were going to say grabs his crotch, and I was really concerned.
Hey, this isn't rants. Chill out.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
So, are you gonna explain to me what's going on here? Because I don't know what's going on here.
He's quiet the entire time he's dragging you.
Is he am I touching him with my hands in any way, shape, or form?
No, he's dragging you by your collar, basically, with your hands handcuffed behind your back.
Hmm.
You can't. I don't imagine you could reach him unless you had like some kind of flexibility, or you broke your wrist.
I do have flexibility.
Jesus fucking Christ, this
Hey,
fight
Owen.
never ends.
Hey, Owen, just keep ahead of that for next time.
I already know.
Okay, wait.
Oh yeah, he already knows, probably.
Hey, yo.
Okay, so wait, what kind of flexibility are we talking here?
Adept power,
It's an
flexibility
adept
too.
power.
God damn it.
So, so as actually, I actually know another thing.
It's at this point that police helicopters start to fly overhead,
I
shining lights down.
I actually know another thing I could do.
Let's just keep going. Let's get the story going.
No, I like dragging this out as long as possible.
Please, no.
No.
There's still like another half to the session.
I have like 2 escape options here that I could pull off instantly. It's bad. Aw.
It's Monica.
Just let it happen.
The rest of us are waiting.
I am sorry. This was poor planning on my part.
I kind of wasn't expecting this.
It's almost like that weird explosion makes it so like most of the things you're able to do, like your magic, is powers aren't
Yeah,
working
it's almost
correctly.
like Oh yeah, it's like your breathing's
magic
been not.
radiation that's not in the book anywhere that makes this hard for you to escape. But in any normal situation, you could have gotten away.
You know, there is a whole section in the book on, hey, magic is bullshit. Make things up, GMs.
Yes. Yes, magic is bullshit.
So are the cops gonna show up, or can I just drag her to the cave?
Yeah, you drag her, like that toxic feeling, that struggle to breathe starts to overtake you again. You lose feeling in your hands, your fingers. You're between that and the exhaustion you took during that fight, it's difficult to do things.
Like, I imagine it's not easy dragging her because of the whole like magic shit that was affecting him, but he's able to do it.
Wait, what do you mean magic shit affecting him?
Wasn't the toxic shit that's coming off of her affecting him, like making it
No,
hard
no,
for
this
him?
is so Young Wiz can't get away. The magic.
I'm
the
just saying
magic-
that he's having difficulties doing it, but he's still able to do it. That's all I'm saying. It's
Okay.
just flavor.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, flavor.
You need to move
And
the plot
eventually,
along.
eventually, after like a day of traveling, he reaches his cave that he holds out.
A cave just outside the town where young Wiz's grandmother lives.
Yes.
All right.
And there he basically finds like a nice like pole to like keep the handcuffs tied to, and just leaves her there.
And there, exhausted and not feeling all too great, she sits. While I do.
I mean, I said it before, I could actually bail out of here really easily.
While I do the
think.
other text crawl.
Yes, do the other text scroll.
Explaining what the fuck just happened.
Yes, I would like that.
The city of Darwin is an important one to the survival and comfort of those in Sixth World Australia, being responsible for the majority of the country's water purification efforts. The obliteration of the city and the facilities therein have thrown the country into a time of crisis. With the city gone, the flow of water throughout the country has been severely stunted, resulting in nationwide water shortages and workers in similar locations across the country being pushed to work much harder to make up for the lack of water. News spreads quickly throughout the world. A disaster so talked about it even reaches the ears of those out of the loop of global happenings. Nudge, nudge, Goemon.
What?
Oh, you want me to repeat that line?
Yeah, please. Sorry.
News spreads quickly throughout the world. A disaster so talked about it reaches the ears of even those out of the loop of global happenings.
Holy
basically-
shit! Australia
Darwin
fucking exploded. Alicia, do you see this?
Yes, I see.
And
Alright, I'm
Young
back.
Wiz's
I had to
face
pee
is
so bad.
and Young Wiz's face is all over it as the culprit.
I know that girl.
Oh no, that's my daughter. To those inside the country's borders, there was a nationwide shutdown to investigate the event and finger a reason. The reason for Darwin's explosion was a massive influx of magical energy from a nearby ley line, resulting in a violent rupture of the ground, which in turn set off natural gas reserves, destroying the city completely. Such an act implies the abilities of a powerful geomancer. The culprit responsible was an awakened Australian citizen by the name of Mazorica Authoress Tudor, that had long since disappeared from within the country's borders with nigh a trace. Testimony from awakened refugees fleeing Darwin claimed that there was an aura to her, and that they had difficulty breathing in her presence, telltale signs of a toxic shaman or a similarly dangerous mage. Furthermore, investigations into where she had gone during her disappearance from the country showed her appearance in several pieces of photography related to the Russian Civil War. It can be assumed that she has some connection to the Black Eagles, which the Australian media describes as rabid revolutionaries responsible for the destruction of Russia. These discoveries and the pieces of testimony are corroborated by several pieces of footage recovered from cameras of the city of Darwin that send the recordings to remote servers. To all authorities nationwide, she is considered a violent, destructive terrorist, on top of being an extremely dangerous toxic shaman capable of geomancy.
I've literally never heard of her being a toxic shaman. I don't know what this news organization is saying. Do you believe this? Can you believe
I don't know what a geomancer is, but she's not one.
She's
I don't know
literally
what,
this
I don't know
lady's
what magic is.
this lady's literally making up terms and saying them about that. Can you believe that, Alicia?
Geomancy is a very well-known school of magic.
Alright, yeah, but I'm gonna believe someone who doesn't even know how their vampire powers work. Alright, thank you.
Oh, what?
This
You
place
think
is-
you know more because you say
Yes.
scrape and lick? That is
Yes,
not
I do
one
know more.
real
I know
thing.
more. I knew a guy. His name was Blackula. He lived in my basement because I'm part of the Yakuza.
Oh, I didn't know someone could sound so incredulous.
Blackula lived in my basement.
Don't
That's a wushu session right there.
think I need to respond to that.
Which is funny because actually the way
Proves
Yakuza
itself.
dispose of bodies in Shadowrun is they have vampire pits that they just throw the bodies into.
That's genius. Alright, the last line. Despite this, they are unaware of her motives, and she's assumed to be a rogue one-woman revolution. So, TLDR from that whole massive chunk of text. She's been blamed for the explosion of Darwin, and she has been branded a national terrorist, capable of toxic magic as well as geomancy, and should be brought to the authorities immediately.
Well, I gotta get there.
And I'm going to assume along the way, so it's going to take you 3 days to get there, flying nonstop from Japan. I'm going to say it's 3 days for Heartshell Ankar to get to, let's say, her grandmother's house, because I'd assume she talked about her family at some point, so you'd know.
I wouldn't say she told where, but she's probably talked about how shit her grandma is.
And
so you know of family in the
I
area.
also imagine that Goemon knows the signal of the Goemobile, so he could track that.
That too.
And before Goemon leaves Japan, he stops by the bar that Virgil's sword runs.
You can't even say his name anymore.
Oh, hey!
What is his name?
Oh, hey,
Well, that's his name now.
been a while. How you doing? It's been like, what, 3-4 months? How you doing, man? He, like, extends his hand for a handshake.
And I grab his hand and I pull him in for a hug. And hey, it's been. I'm here to pick up something from basement real quick. It's just a quick stop in, stop out.
Blackula.
It's not Blackula. He's dead. He died. In
Oh,
the
okay. Well, oh no, he actually, he came back. Actually, I put him in that fridge you left.
I thought
down
the
there a couple
Yakuza
years
building
ago.
fucking exploded and the sun evaporated his body.
Well, he Indiana Jones did. Anyways, yeah. Here's the key to the basement. Go nuts, boss.
All right, Goemon kind of goes down there, and
And then, like, as soon as he leaves, oh my god, fucking prick.
That's not very nice, sir.
You go back to your room. You're cut off. Get
Goemon,
away from the bar.
collects from the
At last calls him a meanie.
Goemon
Yeah.
collects from the basement some ritual stuff for when a family member dies in Japan, they have like they set up their picture.
They
some
have
flowers.
a dedicated room. Yeah.
Yeah, and he kind of collects some supplies for that, and he grabs a few incense. He grabs a picture portrait, and as he's going back up, I forget? Actually, no, Heartshell kept that with her. He's taking this stuff back, and he's exiting the basement. He's like, I just needed a few of these supplies. Hey, where's Noe? She's like not here.
Oh, she left a while ago. I'm not entirely sure. I was trying to get a troll out of the store.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully she
I guess
turns up
call her?
somewhere. I have been, and she's not picking up.
That's concerning.
She's probably somewhere. She'll probably be fine.
I honestly assume she went out to go somewhere with you.
Huh. I'll keep an eye out for her. Anyways, sorry about. And he Goemon reaches into his jacket. He pulls out an envelope and he just drops. He's just like,
Oh, you're cutting out super bad. Repeat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you cut out super bad.
Is it good now?
Yeah, it should be. Try again.
Okay, so he's like, oh yeah, and before I go, he reaches into his jacket. He pulls out an envelope with some with writing on it. This is like personal info. Drops it on the table. He's like, yeah, open that up when you're ready. You do a lot of work for me, and I respect that. And I know I don't stop by a lot, and I owe you something at least. And then Goemon heads out.
I see, Maddie took my idea.
You know, maybe he's not that much of a dick after all.
And when
He's gonna just put
Inside
in
the
the
envelope,
register.
it just has a paper with the letters "I owe you."
I owe you one family.
And he's going to put in the register and just wait out until closing.
Okay. So yeah, Goemon heads up, and then he climbs the fucking Well, first he climbs the rope into an invisible fucking floating fortress over the street.
Which the police are very concerned about because it's knocking out the Wi-Fi and they don't know where it is.
And he climbs up inside and he goes in, and the ship takes off, and he goes to his room and he sets up in a closet. He takes out a picture that he took of one of the crimes he committed with Fenrir in frame. He prints that out.
Oh.
And then he sets up a funeral pile. He sets flowers. He picked up some flowers from
3 months to make a funeral for
I'm sorry to
Fenrir,
interrupt you, Benny, but this is relevant.
Got him!
He sets up flowers that he picked while going on that journey to Germany. He sets up an incense, and it's basically a Japanese memorial for Fenrir. And he closes that, and he's like, "All right, hey, Alicia, so we're heading to Australia."
Why are we going to Australia now?
Well, that was my daughter on the TV screen that is being framed for being a geopolitical terrorist or something.
Which daughter?
I mean, that's not entirely wrong.
Yeah, it isn't entirely wrong.
Okay, of all of the questions I could be asking right now, how old are you?
Wow. I'm so offended. You can't tell how old I am. I'm 30. I turned 30 this
Don't
year.
you know how rude it is to ask a man's age?
On the TV, it shows that Mazurka is 19 years old.
I do not believe that she is your daughter.
Well, maybe not biological.
Oh.
You not believe in step parents? Alicia, I thought better of you. And he closes the paper door, which doesn't block sound or anything. It's just she can even see the fucking outline of Goemon behind.
It's just a soft thunk.
I haven't seen my parents in 20 years, maybe.
Alicia,
Oh, how old are you?
I'm just picturing the JonTron thing. No one has come over in a very long time.
But yeah, Goemon heads out there. He was also I had the idea, I don't know if Flair cares about this. He was also going to try to stop this because he doesn't know that Heartshell's taken off like that. Because while she sent out that RSVP, he was traveling the country in a shithead or in a shithole fucking car that got radio, and that's it.
You were driving a 2045 Camry.
Yeah, just garbage car the entire way.
Oh man, the automatic parallel park doesn't even work.
Are you What is this? What is this handle for a window? When did this get invented? Who made this? But
The youth of today.
I want to meet the guy driving a 2001 Camry in the 2080s.
That guy's a hero, you know it.
That guy's a fucking loser.
Wait, no, remember in Season 2 that guy gave us a Hachiroku?
yeah,
Let's not talk about that.
he was gonna stop by Heartshell and see how Umi's doing as well. Is Umi anywhere around?
Yeah, she's currently where Heartshell would be, being watched by Segata Sanshiro, because she's not she's fully recovered, but she's not emotionally recovered.
Okay, so she doesn't want to
Still a
accompany
bit of a neck
Goemon
brace.
to Australia.
How's
No,
her
she
how's
doesn't
her
wanna-
throat looking?
It's not looking too hot. She's got a
Little tired, probably still wearing a neck brace.
Yeah.
Scar is still visible despite some makeup.
Still probably
Alright, then
only
Goemon,
consuming,
she's
liquids.
if you did see her, she'd be like, are you going to Heartshell in Australia?
I didn't know she was in Australia, but I am going to Australia.
Take me.
Umi would know the news at this point, yeah.
Take
She would
me.
have seen.
Okay, I could do that. I got a.
She's grabbing Goemon by his shoulders. Take me.
Okay. Do you need medical attention still?
No. I'm fine. I can walk on my own.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine. It's like she starts to
Well, I mean, if she did, the new Super Goemobile has rating
med
2 life
bag.
support and a Valkyrie module.
Life support does not do what you think it does. That's like if you get submerged or go to space, it will pressurize.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's fine as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why all I could just see Umi's face is just looking like this aqua.
Oh yeah, so Alicia, this is Umi. I think I told you about her during our adventures.
Yes, she is the one who shot down the planes, yes.
Yeah, she's a really expert marksman. Come on, Umi, let's Alright, you can't see it, but 1 second. And then it uncloaks to reveal this massive thing floating over the parking lot in the fucking hospital area.
Master Nobunaga, are you the final boss?
I would hope not. Anyways, do you need help climbing up, or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. And then we all climb into the Goemobile and head off to Australia.
Wait, real quick.
Oh, yes, Alicia.
Alicia holds her hand out to shake Umi's hand.
Okay.
Team Dyson etiquette. It is a pleasure to meet you.
The most elegant, gorgeous person you have met since Heartshell.
That is one amazing handshake.
You can feel your ovaries exploding.
That's her etiquette. She just like
That was almost a critical glitch.
Umi, you're drooling.
Sploosh.
1 second. And like Goemon like wipes the drool.
Then what's up with other people seducing Umi?
No, what's up with my characters?
Yeah,
seducing
actually,
Umi?
yeah. What's up with your character?
She's just trying to like return the politeness, but she just completely screwed up and just like started to fucking
Umi right now.
forget it.
I guess I'm gay.
I mean, I knew that for a while.
Yeah.
Alrighty, everybody in, and then
Hi, someday I'm gay. Yay!
oh yeah, Umi, feel free to pick any of the rooms here. They're all they're all vacant except for that one over there. That one's mine and technically Alicia's, but we're separated by a paper door.
You've already found a new
Why
wife.
is it not a real Vol?
That's not a thing. No, don't worry about that. No, I mean Gay Guy's right there. Gay Guy uncloaks in the corner and then recloaks when everyone takes their eyes off of them.
Is Gay Guy is just an SCP at this point?
Where's the egg right now?
In a
Shit, where did I put that egg?
It is in the old car.
Man, here's the thing to me is I actually thought you'd forget about that.
I don't think Goemon's going to forget about one of his... Actually, no, he'd probably forget about one of his, 8 children.
I would say it is probably in the car still, but remember it was in an incubator, keeping it nice and good.
How many women have you knocked up at this point?
Remember we had a dice roll where
3.
I rolled 3
It was like
on
50.
screen, but I rolled a dice from the amount of women that he banged that one night, assuming that he got through all 100 whores. And it was a D100 just to see how many of them got pregnant from that. I rolled a 53.
Oh no!
Spermtacular.
I don't know.
I
I feel like it'd be a 1 in 3 chance of impregnation. Like you have to roll. It's a skill check.
Let's not talk. I think we're good.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, I don't think we need to do that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah. So hey, don't we're not. That's not me and the relationship. We're just really good friends.
Very well. I'm going to go find a bed.
All right. There's a lot of really good beds.
Umi plants herself into a bed.
Plans herself like she's.
It's like the mixture of like one of those like molds to yourself type of bed, but with the same feeling of like a water bed. So it's just like you're sleeping on air that can adjust to whatever position you're in.
That's pretty strong.
That's what Luxury Amenities 2 does.
Jeez.
And the 4 sun cells on it, so it never runs out of power.
If someone wants to shoot this thing down, they're going to have to take out 4 concurrent sun cells.
But yeah,
And then at that point, you just have to wait for its battery reserves to die.
and now it's taking off.
Alright, now cut back to Heartshell and Tokyo Drift, driving to Darwin, having got the news along the way that young Wiz is in some deep shit.
So how do you know this girl?
I traveled with her for a while. She's Goemon's daughter, and she's a really good girl. I don't think like this. I also don't think she has toxic powers.
What, you think someone on the internet would just lie?
Heartshell thinks back to every comment she had to read about her performances.
Shut the
People
fuck
lie
up.
on the internet all the time.
Shut the
She was being
fuck up.
sarcastic.
Yeah.
But no,
I mean-
she's an honest girl and also not a toxic shaman.
Yeah, but a city is destroyed, so there's going to be some
Oh.
explaining to do with that.
Because just because a mage walked into a supermarket and the place exploded, it's automatically.
I
the
can
mage-
literally make a man come with my finger snapping. This is not
I've seen
far-fetched.
that. I've seen that. That's all you've been doing.
This is not far-fetched.
You do! You never stop doing it!
And as she says that, we get to a red light. She just snaps her fingers at a guy that's in a car next to her.
You know, if you keep doing that, you're going to knock yourself out with stun damage. You're going to knock yourself out with drain.
It's okay. This is a cutscene. I'm not rolling.
There I am, going much.
And then, as soon as that sentence is done, Rudo's, soul drifts out of her ear. What was I talking about?
Anyway, look, I'm just saying is that magical people, awakened people, can do some crazy shit. You ever heard of the ghost dance? If you knew about your American history, freaking half the country got almost obliterated just from some Indians doing a wild, crazy dance in the forest. Set off a whole bunch of volcanoes and shit. So, one city getting destroyed by some geomancy, I'm not surprised. I'm just saying you should be aware of this girl. Just don't trust her from the offset.
I've been with
She
her.
could have been lying to you.
I know. I trust her more than I trust you, cum lord. a sensing for young Wiz.
Sensing for cum lord. You can't. It's too
You
far.
are
Boston
nowhere
is too
near
far
Darwin
away.
yet.
Germany.
A
The
sensing for
little
young
I'd
Germany
assume
is too
Dude,
far away.
if Tokyo Drift and Cum Lord met up, oh god.
Why did you
I'd-
make two
I'd
of the same
assume-
character?
You know, I'd assume that at some point Goemon would let Heartshell know that you're going towards the Goemobile on the northwestern coast of Australia, about 8 hours west of Darwin.
With that
I
many,
assume.
with that many sensing successes, I doubt I can see anything.
No,
The way
not even
Goemon
close.
sends that information
You're
to
like-
her is
I'd say
I'd say we're probably another day and a half out.
you're probably you're in Central Australia. You know, you're passing a massive there are a couple of signs pointing at a prison, and that's the only sign for miles.
Yeah,
It's
we're
Goemon
stuck on
pulling
water bottles.
and Umi in for one selfie, but before he takes the picture, Alicia gets really annoyed and shoves him in the face.
Well,
So
the thing is,
it's just her arms are blocking Umi's face. Goemon is getting slapped, and this just random woman that Heartshell has never seen before is in his picture.
well, actually, what I'm imagining is that Goemon thinks that when you take a picture of a vampire, they don't show up on film. like the way that it goes. So I imagine he's like, oh wait, this is pointless. Take a picture of her. She'll just not show up. And
That
so
is
she-
not a real
blatant
thing.
vamp-
And so she smacks him for that, and then she shows up in the film. And he's like, oh, I guess she does.
Oh, I guess
blatant vampire racism.
No. It functions like a Polaroid.
not racism.
It takes
just
a little bit for her to show up.
misunderstanding- Misunderstandings he's developed through his workings with one vampire from the Yakuza vampire meat pit.
And Ben.
Listen, it's not
Goemon
ignorance
has
if
met
you-
two vampires
if
in
you
his life.
intend-
The one in the Yakuza, and then the Ben.
Well, two
Yeah.
intelligent vampires.
Yeah,
while the
do you
rest
know
were
Ben? Alicia?
crazy
Do you know him at all?
animals.
I know of him. I know
Yeah,
he's dead now, so he's not my problem.
I took care of him. I mean, not me, like by myself. I mean, I fought him. I hit him so fucking hard, I cracked his head, and like,
Heard
it, like
those were crusaders.
Maybe you should talk about the
Wait,
kind
wait,
of young
wait.
wizard vaporized him.
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, we were considered crusaders, I guess, at that point.
Right now, kick.
What?
Torchman's just telling her to stop actually projecting to talk to Goemon.
Yeah, like
Stop it.
Yeah, like
Just spritz her with deep weed.
I led him to a beam
No.
of light that just evaporated him. That's just how it worked.
Hmm.
So yeah, Archel is just frustrated in this sidecar. She doesn't know where anyone is, but to make it
At least she has like an acquaintance with her. She's not alone.
Yeah.
And she gets texts from Goemon every now and then.
Oh, we have signal now?
Yeah, I believe the
You get intermittent signals.
Like he sends
when
a
you
message,
pass
and
rest
it
stops
takes
and stuff.
like a half hour before the message actually gets to you.
Like you're noticing towers in the distance every so often. You're driving like at the very edge of their radii.
I imagine like Harshell like is like standing like up in the sidecar trying to get a.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Nobunaga is coming. He's like, it's gonna be a few days though.
Live footage of me trying to talk to anyone in Brazil.
Eh. Come on.
You better stand down. Like if I have to swerve, you're gonna fall.
And then you hit a pothole and Hartshell falls out of the car at 60 miles per hour.
I am very graceful.
Mm-hmm.
I am very
Oh, are you okay?
I am very graceful. Harshell just gets knocked out like a fucking Dragon Ball character who just got.
Yeah, like she's laying like Yamcha.
That was supposed
She
to
flies-
be like a bigger.
She flies through multiple mountains somehow.
Multiple mountains, but are still only like 2 or 3 feet away.
Yeah.
Hey, she's still in combat range.
Yeah. Alright. So, do we come across anything on our drive over? Anything of note?
A lot of helicopters everywhere, police vehicles going every which way, armored caravans of water trucks with military escort.
Yep. Water is worth more than gold in this country.
Especially considering Darwin is a crater.
Considering the...
Even the gangs don't want to bother with this. They're more focused chasing trucks than fleecing some money off of you.
Looking at the
It's more like they're
direction-
trying to like scavenge up as much water as possible. Now it's in high demand.
Looking at the way the vehicles are moving, it seems like they don't... Did I cut out there?
Yeah.
You cut out at the very end, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you did.
Judging by the direction the vehicles are going in, I don't think they found Young Wiz yet.
No.
They're not attacking. That's military.
No, I know.
convoy.
But like, assuming like they are just going any which way.
No, they're transporting water to places that are suffering from droughts.
Ah,
Yeah, it's watered armor.
Oh, so it's- I thought
Water
the
caravans.
water thing was separate.
Oh no, it's all one thing. They're more focused on getting water around because this 3-day period is when they're trying to investigate what the fuck happened.
Man, I wish I could just use my ice sword to like freeze up some air into ice, then melt the ice into water.
I mean, you get some snow, and if you do that for like 40 minutes, you can get a glass.
Yeah.
I'd rather not. I'd rather
It's like
recommend
that
not
one
doing
scene
that.
from Shaman King. Shut up, Medi. No one's actually seen Shaman King.
What's Shaman
Or,
King?
you know, considering how hot it is, it would probably just evaporate as soon as it got into the cup.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's
So, this seems like a futile task Hartshell would do.
Yeah, it is.
Can you
And there's
not do that
freaking-
while I'm driving? gonna
there's
get icicles in
freaking
my
Chrissy laughing in the
This-
Crusades, having the hydrate spell.
This is hey.
White Album
Hey,
is White
Yeah,
Album
she's
stops.
sitting like in the Middle East, like, man, it's hot. Better.
So, but like this thing doesn't have an air conditioner. Like,
God, it's my air conditioner.
Wait. Rudo, get out of my head.
Okay, bye.
I swear to God, that fucking
Hey, wait!
dolphin
I'm
didn't leave me
gonna
alone.
use my sword to create an air conditioner so that
Are you gonna like stick your sword into the motorcycle's spokes like an idiot?
No. I'm just
Yeah, I
holding,
was like, wait, what?
I'm just holding it out beside me, and like
The wind is blowing it into your face.
yeah, and then I'm
It's
like,
really cold and uncomfortable, and your body doesn't like the temperature
no,
difference, and you feel sick.
it's fine. I'm doing this so that we can have like some sort of sound effect could start to play while I'm doing this that would result in like an air conditioner sound.
So
Tokyo
you're
just,
role
like,
playing in
no,
it.
she legit stops the motorcycle, pulls over, and just looks at you like,
Air conditioner role play.
what?
I'm doing this so that I could turn on his air conditioner. That's the only reason why I'm continuing this bit.
All right, let's continue your drive.
Yeah.
And she just starts the motorcycle back up again, just continues forward.
About 2 days along on your journey, as you're getting close to where Goemon's, the original Goemon will be there in 3 days. Right. When both you and Goemon are closing in on Darwin, Hardshell overhears that the military has finally been mobilized to search for her. Now that they're confident they've done everything they could to recover what little there was left of Darwin. So the military's out, and they're out in force to try and find her. They were out before, but now they're actually trying. So yeah, cut back to Goemon entering Australian airspace shortly after the national lockdown has ended.
Alright, everyone needs to play cool, because, like, right now, I'm assuming shit's a little hot here, so, let's play it as cool as possible, as, like, the hovering Goemobile comes down to sort of a landing. And
As you like enter the air, like they're in their national airspace, your a radio signal attempts to get in. Like several attempts by technomancers. Like a blight went off. It's like, oh, they're trying to hack. Oh, they're trying to hack. Oh, they're trying to hack.
they're trying to get past the rating 50 universal mirror material.
I learned from last time 20 wasn't enough.
and eventually, as like through sheer autistic willpower,
8
someone
of them have to like put their brains together to get
to get through, just to get into your radio. Hey, do you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. You can read them loud and clear.
All right, Con, what the fuck are you doing in our airspace?
I'm being brought in. We're part of we're Naga construction company. We're coming in to work. It's around. Can you give me like a random city in Australia that's kind of near where Young Wiz is?
Actually, damn it! I closed the map. I had a mmap.
Because Goemon would have like a map open up. So I'm just asking as a character.
Give me 1 second. I need to reopen the map.
You could just say.
Because kind
No,
of.
I mean like I have a map with cities and shit on it. Derby.
Yeah, we're coming into Derby, work on a construction project. We were hired about 2 months ago. Takes a little bit to get over. Takes a little bit to get the construction all set up. So yeah, we're just coming in for that. Man, I'm really good at doing that. Like, and I obviously released the button after that. I'm really good at doing that. Like, no dude talking impression.
Listen, there should be 1,000,001 fines on your ass right now. But look, I'll let it slide. Go over to Darwin. It's a little bit to the east. Clean some shit up. Go where you need to go.
All right, thank you very much. Over and out.
Yeah.
All right, you get
And of course,
get
like
3
looking
more
down
page calls before you get an alert, and then we go into lab.
like looking down to the ground, AA guns are following the Goemobile, but they're not firing. It's basically like a watch him to make sure he's not full of shit. If he twitches, shoot him down type of situation.
And he just heads to Darwin. Well, and then like after a while he lands, like so he's on the ground and he's just driving to the Young Wiz area.
Alright, so yeah, you get like out of the immediate sight of the Coast Guard and just like cheese it. Well, I mean cheese it, thing goes 60 at max, but you know what I mean.
60 at max at that size, it's still scary. But yeah.
Yeah, that's terrifying. That could kill
That will do double its body, which is 42 damage.
Yeah, well, I could still outrun in my Jeep at full speed. Later, Goemon.
Alright, then I shoot you with the fucking laser.
Oh,
Your
no.
Jeep is gone.
Not my Jeep Liberty.
Can't believe Goemon killed Rudo.
Goemon
Because
killed the
Rudo's a
GM.
loser in a Jeep.
Why does Rudo drive a Jeep?
It's because Planner sold his Camry.
Anyways, so Goemon's driving there. He sets up the autopilot to continue, so he doesn't have to physically drive the entire way. So yeah, we're heading to the
Broome is where the Goemobile is. The beach near the city of the town of Broome.
Yeah, we're heading towards where I assume Young Wiz is going to be at least nearby. Are you guys ready for this? Like, I think Hot Shell's going to be there too. I've sent her a few texts, but because of the way this machine is, I have to go outside to receive anything from her. In fact, I'm going to go do that right now.
Now I'm just picturing him like hanging off the rails, like with his arm outstretched, trying to just get a signal, or just levitating next to it.
He's like this thing is just kind of like.
Oh yeah, you could just like roll flight to just lock your X, Y, and Z coordinates to be next to the Chochinga Goem castle.
I mean, this is like stepping out. Like if this thing is moving, this is just stepping out into like a rail,
a balcony. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Imagine like stepping out onto a balcony on a mobile.
It's like a Zeppelin.
Or on a mobile home.
Yeah, like you're just sticking your head out the window.
Yeah.
You got like your little phone strap around your comlink so it doesn't get blown away.
Alright, I'm not sure if I'm getting anything. I don't think she sent anything back. I think she's a little gone at the moment, so
like you're sending the message, you get the sent but not the delivered notification.
Alright, so that I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I go back in, I'm like, alright, so
basically they made it. They're in they've been sent, but they haven't been received.
Yeah.
None of them.
It looks like Australia's signal is a little shit. So hopefully, this doesn't come up. In fact, actually, I have one question. 1 second. Goemon goes over to a computer, and where exactly did the resort session take place?
That was it. Oh wait,
wasn't it near?
I know the notes.
I believe it was in Adelaide.
Adelaide? We're making a stop at it.
Yeah, it was Adelaide.
No, you're not going to just make a stop at it. Let me make a rough mark of where you are compared to where Adelaide is.
Where we are compared to where Hardshell.
Actually, yeah, it's been 3 days. Never mind.
That's where Adelaide is.
And we're heading to Broome.
Yeah, that's where the.
I mean, that's not too much. Oh, okay.
Adelaide. No, I was.
Adelaide.
Adelaide is literally the other side of Australia.
And where are we right now?
I'm going to say you're by the Argyle Orichalca mine. So this is well, okay. You're a little bit behind Goemon because you have to take the roads there. Goemon just goes as the crow flies, literally. So, Goemon arrives at the Goemobile parked on the beach first near a little houseboat bobbing along in the water.
First up, he goes to the Goemobile, and he claps his hands. Has Young Wiz messed with the mechanics?
I would say she has messed with it.
Okay, has she overwrit anything that he wired in there?
Like what do you mean by that?
Knowledge.
What is her?
No.
Not that great.
All right, so Goemon and the doors fly open, and the ladder falls down.
Ooh, also, real quick, what day of the week is it?
It is June 6th on a Monday.
Okay.
It is Australia
June
Day.
6th. Yeah. Oh yeah, this entire explosion happened on Australia Day. Oh,
3 days have gone by, so that was
yeah. This is the 9th.
On
okay, that's the 9th.
This is Thursday the 9th, 2070.
2078.
2079.
78.
Yeah. Alicia is just standing out in the open.
Oh, okay. You okay, Alicia? I know the sun doesn't vibe well with vampires. Goemon says he's climbing into the old Goemobile.
Yes, I have my way around it. It is no problem. And no, it is not this parasol at my side.
Well, I assume because it's not open. Oh, hey, it's Owen. Hey, what's going on, my man? Are you okay? Oh, Owen, it's me. It's Goemon. It's hi.
Mr. Nobunaga.
So do this bit. I need to move my car. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes.
Bark,
No,
bark,
don't worry. This can go on for a little bit.
bark.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just had-
so you're gonna play the dog, Mist? Wow, this is getting. a bit-
You want to play the dog?
No, I'm not gonna play the dog. You can play the dog.
I'm used to playing the dog, so.
Yeah,
I can
so there
feel
you go.
flares fly unzipping at this conversation.
No,
No.
I'm not into
I can't.
dudes. That's exclusively.
Yeah, hey, Owen, are you okay? You look
There's a dog.
But yeah, I want to go
little,
move my car. I'll be
Samoyed
back in a
puppy
bit.
sitting on his head.
Oh, that's a cute dog.
Yeah. That's a. Thanks.
Hey, have you heard the news?
What news?
Did you get any news in here? Have you been watching any TV in here? I don't know if you watch TV.
We don't get signal usually. The universal mirror material here doesn't
like-
really.
Oh, I mean, if you just hit the TV hard enough, it just turns on.
Hey, Monica.
I don't,
Yeah?
Can't that one thing talk?
What thing? That was a joke thing that I don't know if me and Ed agreed on it, but originally an idea I had, but I don't think me and Ed agreed on it. Was that the thing was that the hat on top of it was supposed to have was supposed to be animated by Alice as a joke.
All right, hey, Owen, actually, I know
So-
you probably don't want to leave. Oh yes, Owen
Yeah,
looks a lot different now, or at
Yeah,
least a
Owen
little
looks extremely different now,
bit. That's why he was like,
and
is
he looks
Owen-
very different.
Hey, Owen, actually, I have to go. We have to go help you. Wait, actually, one question: have you two gotten married yet? I don't know you guys are a thing. Have you gotten married yet? It's been a little bit. No one sends me RSVPs anymore.
We're together now, but we're not married.
All right, hey, well, hey, you got my blessing. You're not her dad, yeah, but you got my blessing.
Hey,
Mr.
my blessing
Nobunaga,
powerful.
it is too late. I already know everything.
Anyways, she's in a little bit of trouble right now, so I think you should come with me because we're gonna go help her.
Okay.
Uh,
What
one
do you
second.
what do you mean something? What happened?
hey, Alicia,
Yes.
can you show him your? One second. I set up the phone to play the news story, and Goemon then's like, "Hey, could you show him that? I have to go dig through this car for some stuff."
Owen now must start studying law so he can become a magic attorney.
While Alicia is trying to show this video, like Winter's Night is trying to lick Alicia in the face.
What the heck? She moved all my stuff. What the heck? Where the hell is the fucking? Where the fucking? I don't know where that.
You open up in a compartment and find missile ammo.
Who the? Well, I mean that's pretty rad. But all right, now where's Oh, and where's the heater thing? The thing for the egg? Where's?
Oh, that we
He-
cracked it open for breakfast.
The egg.
Shut up, dog! You can't talk. You're not the clone.
Heater thing.
You're
You're not the Echo Fighter.
Oh, he like weakly tries to put his hand in front of his face to do a pose, but the energy is just not there. The demon hatching
Yeah.
an incubator. It's an incubator.
It's
No,
the incubator.
I can't remember where it is. Like, I can help you find it though. One
Oh yeah,
one second.
yeah. Help me look for this really quick.
His dispersion box is on wheels, so you can push himself around.
Shoot.
Depression. Wait, are
Yeah, the
we?
dispersion box has wheels.
Gosh, where the hell is it?
Yeah, like
it right now, I tell you.
No, there's the other thing I'm looking for. I found it, and
Hey, what's that?
pulls out a wrapped like thing, and he unwraps it, and it's the recompense.
Yeah.
I think is what it was called. Like,
Yeah.
there we go. I remember I left this behind, jumped out of the car without even thinking about it. All right. And
Oh
he kinda,
yeah,
like,
Recom left that here. We kept it in as good condition as we could because Recom was a really cool dude.
yeah, it was really cool. Hey, what's this like? Yeah, no, that's not it. That's definitely. I think I broke.
Guys, I'd like to make a pitch here. Here.
Yes, Umi?
What's that, Umi?
So
Also, hello, Umi.
when does
Awkward.
life start?
Hey, Goemon, is there something else you want to find?
No. We could sense the egg if it has life.
Well, that's true. We could have sensed the egg. 1 second. I got it. Like, no, that's not it.
Alicia's just like, well, according to the Bible.
Well, according to the Bible.
Where do Master Nobunaga? Where do babies come from?
Definitely not. That's definitely not a comment.
Master
Hey,
Nobunaga,
Alicia, you're like the oldest one in the.
Yes, I am, but please.
That's
Master Nobunaga, when is it morally morally allowed to get an abortion?
That's not something you should ask me. I'm not that type of person. Oh,
Actually-
all right.
Actually, now that I think about it, I can actually see Goemon flinging open the thing and then finding all the
PS
outfits.
Vita.
finds all the young Wiz outfits. I have to put this link in a Dropbox.
I wanna
here.
censor
Oh
that.
my goodness.
No, it's fine. It's too small. You can't see it. Look at that. You can't see it.
What the?
It's a lot.
All right,
It's a lot.
that's not a Christian looking outfit. I don't agree with that one. That one's a little. That's a little.
Owen runs over, closes it. You didn't see that. You didn't see any of that.
All right, yeah. So I don't see. Oh, wait, is that it? No, that's not it.
Are we just going to ignore the sense the egg idea?
Yeah, actually, you're right. Let's sense the egg really quick.
I am able to sense for you. I haven't really been known to sense very well.
No, there's no life.
Both got really
There's no life
extremely
here.
different sensing
Nobody in this
on
room is
Recon.
alive right now. We're all on bed.
Owen, you've been dead for 9 years.
I feel dead. I feel like I've been dead for 9 years.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing any egg in here. Like, that's a Nintendo Switch.
No, I don't see the.
Wait, guys, no, wait. Since we're all doing the thing.
Hey!
Yeah!
One success.
All right, so where is the egg in the original Go?
Wait, shoot. There's Umi, there's this. Who's your new friend?
Oh, that's Alicia. She's a vampire.
Hello. I didn't no, I can't, whatever. Whatever you do, you, Mr. Nobunaga, whatever.
You do you.
No, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. Alright, yeah, nope. That's just these oh, 1 second. And he hits the top of the monitors, and they zap on to show the news story.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I am going to find the egg. There we go. Fun success.
I just imagine young Wiz is just astally projecting, just watching this whole thing.
So.
Yep.
So
she cheats.
They find it eventually.
Alright, we found it. It was exactly where I left it. She didn't move it from under the bed. I assumed with the move of everything else, she moved under the bed. Nope, it's right here, and he lifts up the mattress on the bed, and it's literally the same spot. Like, it hasn't even moved slightly.
Why would you put an egg under the mattress you're laying on it?
I mean, it's like part of the bed frame. It's like metal anyways, so it's like covered. And that's also where the Valkyrie module is, so.
Yeah.
You gappied the Phoenix egg.
Alright, we found it, and he like slides it out, and he's like, alright, he puts it to the side. So yeah, I'm moving a lot. I didn't show you. He grabs Owen like around the arm, but around the shoulder. He kind of leads him out.
Huh?
In his box with the
Just
dog on his head.
Except the box.
And then
To get
Goemon
up
does
out of the box to help search.
And so this is the new Goemobile. And then he sees nothing, and he goes, "Oh yeah, 1 second." And then it reveals itself as this.
I like the sound effect.
Listen,
Hmm.
we needed to kill time, so...
I don't even.
Yeah, it's great. It's great, right?
Yes.
And guess what? And he hands him a key. He's like, "And you get one of the rooms."
Oh. Okay. About that thing that you said about Mazurka again.
Yeah.
Back to that, please. What
Oh, yeah, sure.
happened?
Oh, she's a wanted terrorist for being a geometric geologist.
Geomancer.
What? Did I get that wrong again?
Terrorist.
Oh, a geomantic terrorist. Sorry, I used the other made-up word. Anyways,
He doesn't.
I missed this.
He
I missed
doesn't
you
believe
going
it.
on. I'm glad to have you back.
He doesn't believe in geography.
I mean, think about it. Think about all those crazy plane rides we've had. It doesn't make any sense.
Geomancy is a Jewish conspiracy. No, I can't. I'm sorry.
Hey man, this is not the Crusades.
Oh
Crap,
my
that audio.
goodness.
Oh
Leave
man,
that
that
in the
audio is
Crusades.
isolated.
oh, what's that?
At a minus
believe in
8, Owen
geography?
succeeded 3 times at a composure test.
That's pretty good, actually.
Do you believe in geography? Ben whispers and Goemon's youth from beyond the grave.
She's not a geomancer.
Yeah, she's not. That's the issue. I mean, like, those don't even exist. So, like, I don't know what the
Or a toxic shaman.
or a toxic shaman. Those exist.
She's definitely not a toxic shaman. I myself am a dark mage. I can know very well that she does not have negative energies flowing through her.
So yeah, we're heading
Not
to
like me.
we're heading
It's
to her home.
away.
We're heading to her hometown, and we're actually trying to locate her right now because she's gone off the grid. She's turned off all her phones.
You're literally at her hometown on the beach.
But they
We're
don't know
trying to
that.
find her. She's going off the grid. Oh yeah, and Goemon's going to while setting this up, set up the auto. Okay, actually, I should ask because it's your car now. Did she remove the autopilot system at all?
I
the whole thing's
posted
right here.
I posted the whole thing there.
Okay.
If it has a pilot rating, it has autopilot.
All right. Yeah, Goemon goes in there and he sets up the autopilot to dock into the new Goemobile because it has a docking port.
I think it's going to conflict with the hat a little bit. They're not.
I mean, yeah, but it's just so that we don't lose the old Goemobile.
Okay.
Yeah, so he'll bring it to you.
I can't wait for the moment where like the new Koei castle is gonna get destroyed, and then we escape through the old Koei mobile.
Oh, that would be great.
No,
You mean
no.
You mean the HMS?
I
gotta
don't
go-
need another
we have to
car
go even
being
further
destroyed in this
beyond.
fucking
We have to get a
series.
bigger Goey mobile for the Goey castle to dock into.
When are you going to get a
That's
bigger
the
one that's the
Mobius.
size of...
That's the
Maddie,
Mobius.
when are you going to go... Maddie, when are you going to go to the moon and get another vehicle?
No, he's gonna get a space
Yeah, what
station.
do you think the Mobius is, guys?
Does Goemon believe in the flat Earth, Maddie?
No.
Is Goemon going
Oh,
to
he
get
has
his...
logic more than 0.
He has Logic 5.
What?
So does Swag Domino.
Oh, no, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
No
Goemon
wonder
has-
they were the same person.
Actually, Goemon has Logic 4, excuse me.
They're-
He has
Swag
Int 5.
Domino is smarter than Goemon.
He has Int 5 is what I mixed it up with. But yeah, he docks the old Goemobile, takes recompense. I'm bad at reading names.
Recompense.
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 And he's gonna pull it out, and it's gonna like steam up the pipe's gonna like like when you pull a
You should explain what recompense is.
Oh yeah, I guess we did miss out on that. When Recom left at the end of season 3, he left a gift for Goemon, which he literally put himself into, which is a pipe made out of a lot of the cyberware inside of Recom. And you know how like you unfold a what's the single binocular pair like
Binocular.
Inocular or whatever, like the pirate, like you unfold it.
Spyglass.
Yeah, spyglass. You know how like you pull the spyglass out?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You pull the pipe out.
A toy lightsaber going on kind of like flicks it and then like pops open like that. And he activates it for the first time, which now I'm going to roll the dice that will determine this thing's usefulness for the rest of the series. Because what Recompense can do is he can load his other pipe into it and get bonus dice to attacks with it.
I believe it was +2 dice, +2 damage.
No. The way it was set up.
That's not what you agreed to at all.
What
This
it was
3 months ago.
Is I
Cut me
roll
some
what
slack.
the pipe has. I believe it's 27d6, and whatever it comes out is bonus dice on attacks with the pipe while it's sheathed. But it's for the rest of the season.
Being unsheathed.
I don't remember agreeing to that. Oh boy.
I explicitly told you that, and it's basically a Technomancer equivalent to a weapon focus. You're like, yeah, sure.
Alright.
Well, I guess I said yes, so I guess it's a thing. Let's go.
Ready for big
Alright.
number.
Yeah.
It will now permanently get, when used, will permanently give a 12 dice to the attack.
This is going. Good thing Goemon's getting his own different fight.
Game Goemon begins now.
Okay.
And then he resheaths
It's
that.
a good thing we're introducing accuracy. And it's a good thing the pipe doesn't have high accuracy, if I remember correctly.
Anyways.
Well, you're guaranteed max damage.
Most club weapons don't have.
Yeah.
Well, natural weapons don't have any.
Well, yeah, but I believe we just use a pipe for that.
Anyways, I was getting that out of the way because that was something that was and building up to it, and this is the limitation. So if it rolled low, it'd be that. If it rolled high, it would be that. And it rolled relatively normal.
Rolled relatively high.
Is that actually relatively high?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
That is
average was
3.
9.
That is 3 over the average.
Tokyo
Oh,
Drift. Tokyo Drift, go to that. Tokyo Drift, I want you to drive us to that Death Fortress in the distance.
I'd rather not go towards the Death Fortress.
Okay. I understand that. You'd rather not.
And then Goemon moves the egg into his room, which he sets up with like turning it back on so the incubator's running.
I understand. You'd rather not drive towards the Death Fortress, but drive towards the Death Fortress.
What's this?
Commanding
Commanding
voice.
voice.
And
That's 5 words.
That is 5 words.
Yep.
That?
Yeah, that goes.
Mhm.
I think it's like a -2 every time you use it within 24 hours.
It's a -2 if it's applied on the same person. You get a minus to it if you use it on a group of people, and if it's something extremely against the person's
Willpower plus intuition.
Yeah. But yeah, it's how to resist it. But if it's completely against the person's intentions, you can't just tell someone to go kill themselves or shoot their best friend. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, that's like driving towards it. I want to say that's fair game because you could just ditch her 2 blocks away and cheese it.
Yeah.
She drives forward a little bit, I'd say about a couple miles, and then stops.
Please let me leave.
She did drive towards it. We didn't say to drive to it.
Got him.
Couple miles is still a lot farther than you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I guess I'm just not
really
part of
hard
this
shell.
session
You're now.
today.
I've never cast an opium den on you. I've never done anything, and yet here you go and fucking just use your commanding voice on me. I feel betrayed right now.
Listen,
I thought we buried the hatchet.
Listen. That Death Fortress is where my old party is.
Forget it. Get out. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Get out.
Could she just disconnect the sidecar and just leave?
Oh my god.
Get out of the sidecar.
All right, fine. I guess I'll have to go my own way.
Don't lose
How far away is
your
she?
way. I'm gonna say, like, she can see it, so she's within, like, 20 or 30 miles.
And the moment Hardshell gets out, she starts the engine again and just drives off in the opposite direction.
Zoom.
I'm not saying a
Have
single
fun
word.
walking. You do have cell service.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send another text to Hot Show really quick. Beep beep beep. And
Can I get an
like
Uber?
show the whole party.
Yeah, that's nice that y'all met up. Your Death Fortress really scared my driver.
Oh, where are you?
Your
You
death
need a
force
ride?
just scared my Uber driver.
You need a ride?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to mind control her.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's Heartshell. Hi, Heartshell.
Oh yeah, Owen's here.
Oh, Owen, it's good to see you again. I hope you're doing okay.
Okay, 1 second. Beep beep beep. And Goemon hits 3 buttons on his wristband, and from the dock of the Goemobile out deploys a large drone, a large hover drone. I'm sending you a ride right now.
Wait, what?
And then this drone.
Jesus Christ, you are a one-man construction company. This is the perfect cover.
And the drone goes outwards and finds Heartshell because it. It doesn't move super quick. Has about a speed of 3, so that's a little bit. That gets about. Doesn't get up to 60, but it's big enough that a person can get on it.
I'm sorry, but when you just say a hover drone is gonna pick me up, and with the construction theme, I just imagine this is coming towards me.
I was thinking Amazon delivery drones.
It does have a mounted Stoner Ares M20A1.
Wait, are we talking about the 22A1, the fuck you gun?
The
I thought
fuck you gun.
I thought it was a dust off like extraction drone.
No, this is a de-assault janitorial drone that's large.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, she's able to get onto it and like hold on to it as it kind of like slowly takes her back. So she gets her own ride here.
Okay.
All right, now that the party's together, why are we here again?
Young
Oh,
Wiz.
right, the
Shut up, dog! You're not a real person.
Young Wiz was
Stop
framed.
talking like you're him.
Sorry, the spirit of Fenrir possessed Winter's Night.
Wiz. Young Wiz is missing. I can't sense her because I'm bad at sensing.
Don't worry, the rest of us are really good at sensing.
All right, gang. I think if we pull together and like concentrate our mutual sensing, because I think, who's this?
Pointing at Alicia.
Yeah.
Eh.
Hey, yeah, this is Alicia. I met her on my spiritual journey across all of Europe, basically.
Mhm.
She's a vampire, and she's pretty cool.
It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. She outstretches her hand.
Pleasure to meet. The pleasure is all mine. Handshake returned.
And it was in that moment that all of Umi's any possible thoughts immediately returned to Heartshell.
I mean,
Oh yeah, Umi's here.
Alicia still did get the 9
Heartshell!
earlier.
The dominance shown in that handshake makes me win.
Heartshell.
Alicia did
you.
still get the direct 9 on Umi.
That is fair.
Yeah.
But this is
Yeah.
the relationship, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
In
good
the end,
it's good to see you again.
and in
Our
the
show-
end,
our
we
show's
know
just
who's on
giving-
top, we know who's on bottom.
Arshell's just giving Umi a little head pat. All right, gang, and new parts of gang. Alone, we probably couldn't have sensed Young Wiz, but if we pull together, I think that we may be able to find her if we just really concentrate on this.
Yeah. Beep beep beep, and then like the drone
Leadership
dogs itself.
role.
It's at this point that outside there is like thudding on the outside of the Chochinga Goemobile.
What?
Like someone pounding their fist on it like it's a big metal door.
You guys are sense. I'm gonna go take care of that. And he grabs the pipe and like puts it on his back.
Mhm.
And he slowly opens up the door to see who's knocking.
And like you open it, it's kicked open. It is a woman. Monica, you have the picture of her. Just dump the placeholder.
Oh god. I thought.
Let me grab it.
God damn it.
It's just Mysteria 2.
Yeah, that was basically the idea for that.
Let me see if I can find. Oh wait, there's no actual big picture of her.
I thought I had one.
Mysterious.
The fuck you mean the
Miracles
Grandma?
That was basically the.
Here we go.
Yeah, that was the,
basically that
was
boots
the
in your
design.
door and says, "Oi, the fuck are you doing on my The fuck are you doing on my beach? Get out!"
Hi. Well, excuse me. Who are you?
Well, who the fuck are you near my house?
The name's Goemon Nobunaga. I'm gonna be the future emperor of Japan, and I'm
Yet
looking
she
for my
has
friend.
extreme hatred for men.
Well, it's outspoken, but yeah.
And Goemon extends his hand like, I'm future emperor of Japan. I'm here to.
He's going to spit on your fucking shoes. Get out of here.
I don't shake hands with men.
Then Alicia steps forward.
Oh, finally,
Excuse-
someone respectable.
Wait, no! She definitely felt magical.
Thank you
Oh.
for the +9. I'm going to need it.
Monica, pass me that sheet.
I thought you were gonna say Monica
thought you
passed me
had
the
it.
weed.
I thought you made one.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss. I really like your hairstyle.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Aren't you polite? A lot more polite than that glorified monkey over there.
I literally asked your name after I gave my name. I'm so.
Why are you still here?
Alicia
Get
just
out.
puts her hand over Goemon's face and
Miss-
just slightly pushes him back.
Harshell walks
Finally.
over to Goemon. I'm going to need you to help find young Wiz.
Oh yeah, all right.
I can imagine her like seeing his pipe and be like, "Nice pipe," trying to compensate for something because she has her own pipe too.
We are in search of someone, and we think she is around here.
Wait, do they look like me? And she kind of just points at like stereotypical witch attire.
The clothes, yes.
Okay, so you're friends with my shit granddaughter. Okay, fantastic. Do you know where that cunt went? I've been waiting for 3 days. I sent her to pick up my mail.
The fucking cunt.
my fucking cunt granddaughter. She's a fucking emu, if you ask.
I can't do Australia. So if you guys want to parrot me with Australian tinge, feel free.
My fucking cunt daughter. Yeah, have you seen that fucking rascal?
Yeah, I sent it to pick up some regents and mail in Darwin a couple days ago.
Now I'm
and she
just
still hasn't
picturing like
shown up.
the skeletons are repeating what she says, but in Australian.
But in Australian, yeah, Betty, you're a skeleton now.
I sent that weak cunt out to get me the snail mail, and she had to return.
The skeleton's losing connection to the internet.
The skeleton's losing connection to the plane that it's connected to.
The skeleton's lower jaw falls off and he puts it back on.
Repeat, Betty. Thank you. I can't do Australian.
We kind of went out to get the snail mail, and she has a return night.
We believe something dreadful has happened to her.
Oh, you're talking about the smoking crater that used to be Darwin? Yeah, no shit.
You talking about that shithole Darwin, then?
Yeah, it's filled with cunts.
We believe dreadful because not only was she framed for this, obviously, but also she is missing still.
Oh.
Ah!
Well, she's probably over there. Go figure it out.
She's probably somewhere in the vicinity, but that's crime-ridden.
Yeah, it's a shithole. I'm glad that place died. A lot of shits over there. A lot of guys.
The value was lost, if you ask me.
Nothing of value is lost, if you ask me.
Thank you so much, Betty. This is helpful.
All right. Let's make the ascensing circle now. And
and she
really
she just closes. She's like she just closes the door and stomps off and just goes back, knocks again, very politely, assuming Alicia is still there.
Yes.
Goemon answers. Yes.
Hey, get your friend.
I don't talk to monkeys.
I
Get
don't
outta
talk to no orangutan, you tree hugger.
Yes. Yes. What is it you want?
Can you get your friend to move? Like, go over to the ocean. You're fucking up my beach.
We're hovering above the beach.
It's
What are-
public property as well.
I'm gonna.
It's public
gonna slide
property
it up.
for the rest of the beaches. You can't.
He's gonna slide it a little bit to the left.
And he's gonna look at Lisa. I appreciate your effort. I'm going home.
We thank you for your time.
And she just jumps off, floats to the
Figured
ground.
someone would show up.
Yeah, Scorchman.
When
That's
did
what
you
you
I-
took for taking an entire and freaking hour with that encounter. Screw you, buddy.
Goemon's a sensing for young Wiz.
Don't worry, the party's almost been reunited.
That's using the bonus from Hardshell's big sensing circle. That's his role for that.
Alright, so everyone do your sensing +9. And I'm assuming this, like, big wave of people, these people are making waves in astral space. I'm assuming Scorchman kind of just perks his ears up and goes, fuck.
Actually, come to think
Actually,
about
he'd probably assume it was the military.
He can probably see the
Actually,
death
It's
fortress
not like-
over the horizon.
Well, he's in a cave.
Actually, come to think about it, I know. Didn't you say I was handcuffed to a pole?
Yes.
Right.
Young Wiz, raise your power levels so that we can instant transmission to you.
What? Actually, no. No, Joe, I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna
Channel
do,
Gohan.
like, is it like a pole such as like it's a vertical or is it horizontal?
You remember that one scene from Attack on Titan, the fucking prison? Not the prison, the trial.
Okay, yeah, that. Okay, because I was just going to just start doing.
You know, minus the part where you get a tooth kicked out.
I was actually just going to start jokingly, just work out.
Wait, no.
Are you doing, like,
No,
squats?
don't do what I think you're gonna do with that pole. Last time Young Wiz touched the pole, it was not good. I mean, it was
What
good
do
for Owen, but not good for the Christian viewers.
All right. So did Goemon manage to sense his?
God damn it! No, Mormon Bible.
Did Goemon manage to find her with that much?
7 successes.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes. It's like, oh, there's a cave. There's a cave like half a mile. Oh, there's like a cave half a mile out of town, and she's right there.
Yeah, Goemon kind of closes his eyes, raises his hand, and then he points.
He just looks out a window and goes, "Oh."
And he kind of
It's
like
right
he
there.
turns until he sees something that reminds like a normal like glow, and he points his finger, and then with that he snaps his finger, and then the vehicle kind of rotates on an axis and starts going in that direction.
Oh, that's good. I like that. And Young Wiz is doing like prison-themed pole dancing. Okay.
Scorchman is just gonna ignore that and keep working with his guns. He's
Oh, the
just gonna-
Scorchman's not gonna go all Levi on her.
No, he's just gonna ignore that.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna cast a tiny. I'm gonna cast a tiny force 3 fling on some of the guns as a joke. I'm really blowing them away.
Really?
I know the perfect weapon for
Yeah,
this.
I'm
What's
fine.
it called?
Really?
I'm just trying to have fun with this.
The
What?
Scorched Man.
I'm putting on a show.
Why don't you have fun, lame-o?
Scorched Man right now.
All right, so I assume the party just like skip to when the party gets there.
Yeah, unless Scorchman wants to do something, because he probably hears the sound of distant construction equipment.
It's not even touching the ground. It's
He's gonna
hovering.
pick all his guns
It's
back up on the table, considering someone made
And
it. Someone had to make a
considering
mess.
like
Though,
the
like-
generators and shit that would need to run that thing, you could probably hear it like a quarter mile away.
As he gets closer, he lands it, and so as Scorchman's restacking his pistols,
Mr.
suddenly
Nobunaga, allow me.
Let's Joe, I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna cast clairvoyance. Let's see what's going on.
The future, well, foggy and imprecise because I don't know how the dice is going to go. It looks like quite soon, your friends are going to burst in, guns blazing, and attempt to defuse the situation.
Allow me, Mr. Nobunaga. Allow me to take the
I
lead here.
hate clairvoyance spells.
take the lead. What do you mean?
Unfortunately, those things happen in that order.
Let's spin around more on the pole. There we go.
And as he's stacking his guns up, he puts one up and and he goes to turn and put another one on another table, and that gun falls off the table, and he goes back, picks the gun up, puts it back on the table, the gun he just set up falls off, and then they all start rumbling and shaking as the vehicle draws near, and the big drill pompadour is noticeable.
Hardshell is going
Is he
to.
drilling into the cave?
No, but it's a big fuck off vehicle going 60 miles an hour across.
The sun has been blotted out.
I mean, he's in a cave. He's not gonna see the sun.
But the ground is
straight on
shaking.
Yeah, the ground
slightly.
is shaking. Yes.
Mhm.
It's like that scene in Jurassic Park with the water.
Oh, good comparison, yeah.
So yeah. Hardshell's going to drop down first. Basically telling the others,
With that,
if I can get his attention,
he's just gonna
you can
grab
get
his
young Wiz
chair
out.
and just go sit next to young Wiz with pistol in hand.
Hardshell walks by to the front of the cave. Hey there, Australia Day Caroler here. She says, just in a like very sing-song voice, just peeking her head out.
Not even looking at you, he's looking at young Wiz with his gun pointed at her.
Oh, you're not gonna pay attention to me, huh?
Nope.
Well, maybe you'll pay attention to this. Let's see.
The only thing I listen to is the word of God.
Ah, you are a fellow Christian, you say?
And singing about my gods.
Enthralling performance.
Yep.
Now, does that work if you're actively not looking at the person?
It's any type of perception, any type of like thing.
Well, also right now this is and also it doesn't work during.
This is a stressful situation. He has a gun to your friend's head.
now.
Wait, it's stressful for him?
Yeah,
I
he
was
has a
just
gun to your
annoyed.
friend's head, and there is an armed militia at his door.
There's just a single caroler here, dude.
I mean, Alicia showed up, and he heard the ground rumble.
Alicia showed up.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of...
Yeah, he knows
Clairvoyance
people
also
are
said
coming.
that we came in guns blazing.
Okay.
Also, it doesn't take a lot of perception to see the Goemobile coming. Even if
Yeah, so he knows that you're here for her, and that could very easily go terribly. Fair reason to be stressed.
Oh my god. You're gonna. So you don't like this? You don't like the song, huh?
I've heard it before.
Oh, nice.
I'm
You're-
not a big fan of J-pop.
Understandable. It's not for everyone, even though it's a very diverse genre. But whatever. Now, are you a?
Is young Wiz still dancing, or is she like still
Yeah.
now?
I mean, didn't
Alright.
you say you had a gun to me?
Yes. 'Cause if you were still dancing, he would have stopped you by now.
Hardshell is a sensing scorched man right now.
He is mundane.
Absolutely nothing about him. You can tell that he's down an arm and an eye. That's about it.
All right. This may be a bit surprising to someone who can't sense, but the magical energy that girl you have is not toxic or geomancical.
It doesn't take an adept nor a mystic adept to figure out what she is.
Well, what is she? Because she isn't a toxic or geomancer.
You weren't there. You didn't feel the presence. Is she still radiating that presence from earlier?
Absolutely. Yeah, oh yeah, the lot of you should be feeling it. It's difficult to breathe, and you all feel sick existing around Young Wiz.
That's why he has the gun pointed to her. She is a terrorist. I was there when it happened. I saw that city go up.
That's not her. I can tell you that. Because to me, it just looks like you have a young girl chained to a pole in your basement cave. I've seen how that goes a lot.
Look,
So
I'm waiting for the authorities to show up, and then I'm handing her over so she can have a just court case.
In a cave?
With the authorities?
And then
Did you
when he mentions the authorities, he hears a tap on the side of the cave entrance. Does the future emperor of Japan count enough as an authority for you? And he slicks up his pompadour. I've come to get my daughter back. Please don't make this difficult.
He doesn't look at you either. He's just looking at young Wiz, gun to the head.
All right.
Okay.
Please, sir. You seem like a respectable man. Harmed her, it seems.
I've never seen a respectable man chain a girl to a pole in his basement cave.
I'm holding her captive until I can hand her over to the authorities.
I'm about as authoritarian as you can get.
You're not the authority in this country.
I will be.
Yeah, that's right. He's throwing Australia into his future emperor
I'm going to be
list.
the king of the world eventually, so you can just give it to me, and this cannot end violently.
The only king of this world is God.
I mean, if you want to call me Kami.
Listen
No,
to him.
Mr. Nobunaga,
You wish to
you're not
talk You wish to talk about God? Now, what God do you speak of?
God Almighty.
The
Okay, that's
Christian
still
God.
vague.
That he, without even looking away, he points to the Mormon Bible that's sitting on his desk over there, where all his.
I do not think I have seen that one, but it is close enough. She pulls out her own Eastern Orthodox Bible that is in Romanian.
I wish I had a cool look like you two.
Hey, Scorched
believe-
Man,
Yeah.
give me a surprise
Smells
test.
All right, I got Combat Sense 2, so that should help.
Combat sense, what?
Gold star, you fucking gave it away.
What?
Combat sense.
I don't know.
But I sensed him.
Meta.
An attack
shit.
is happening that the GM said because it's dragging too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Young Wiz has slipped out of her handcuffs and is trying to deck you in the side of the head.
With a flaming fist.
I'm looking at her though.
Mhm.
I had not kept moved my eyes away from her. I was just seeing it coming.
Looking at Dyson DM, she is a very discreet woman.
Oh, yeah, so what I imagine is you were looking at her, but you missed when she slid her hands in and, did that thing that people can do where they curl their palm, inside out.
It's like when you're so focused on something, you don't notice the minor details of it.
And the moment that you did that little hand motion to point at the Morbid Bible is when she took her attack. I'll say that.
Yeah.
All right, he'll catch it.
You could
then.
always be like, since he's actually responding at every single one of these, he's not actually paying full attention to her.
Yeah,
Alright.
I gave it out for the slip out, the
Alright.
enthralling performance, but that's just being cucked out.
It's also an elemental strike fire.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna catch that.
You're gonna catch that hand?
Yeah.
The bandages begin to burn. You can feel your palm being...
This is with the robot hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. You're fine then.
And when that happens, Goemon takes the initiative to chuck his pipe into the face of the burn man.
Oh.
I'm going to use Young Wiz as a shield and basically use her as a human shield for this.
All right.
Grapple her and turn her around and do it.
Hey, it's fine. You're gonna be fine, baby.
How about I use my fancy? How about I use my? How about I try and yeet out of there?
Yeah, I think she's yeeted.
How about I try and do a flip because I only have one of my hands.
Yeah, she yeeted.
Yep.
You just got yoded on. How do you feel?
Right, is that pipe attack?
That was me doing unarmed to try to keep her grappled. That's not dodge.
Throwing weapons with the bonuses, I'd assume.
All right.
Yeah, but you'd be rolling thrown weapons instead of clubs.
Yeah.
Okay, but with still the bonuses of like the heart shell bonus.
Yes.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
All right. Time to roll initiative, and I'm going to.
Well, I mean, does initiative start? Does he begin combat after that? Because she got away. Like, I imagine Young Wiz ran in our direction.
She got both of her hands out of the handcuffs?
No, I only got
Yes.
one in my hand.
With one
Oh,
hand.
only one? My bad.
With one hand off.
I thought it was only one.
Yeah, it's only one. You're
Oh.
good.
So she's still handcuffed? Is that how do these handcuffs work?
It's one. Wait.
One hand.
Actually, yeah. How would that work? She should just slip off if there's a handcuff dangling off her arm.
Oh yeah, if it is those types of handcuffs, yeah.
Yeah, then you're good.
Yeah, I'm out.
Good point, Maddie. Thank you.
Yeah.
So now roll initiative.
Or
How well does Scorchman eat the pipe?
Hold on, what's the AP on that?
It's a pipe. It has no AP. It's just raw damage.
Actually, if it's the... Oh, I didn't sheath it yet. The recon pipe does have AP. That he takes... Are we doing accuracy rules on this?
No, it just does as much damage as it's going to do.
Okay, so with successes based on that, that is 21 damage.
So he takes 6 damage. That's a painful one.
Now we roll.
Yeah, so now it is time for initiative. Oh man, a big PvP clusterfuck.
The moment that happens, he just stands up, just tosses his gun towards them.
Oh, is he surrendering?
freaking better be.
He just sits down.
Okay, so no combat then.
No
Okay.
combat.
Okay.
You can check the gun for however you want.
I'm gonna go over and collect my pipe.
I'll check the gun right now.
The gun is empty. It has been the entire time.
Like I said, the authorities are on their way. Doesn't matter what you guys do.
Alright, yeah, but we're just gonna be gone.
We came here to get her back.
No, you won't be. Because it's about that time that...
Now we roll.
I also want to say, I did go over and collect my pipe while
Yeah, don't
He
worry.
didn't stop you or
At this
anything.
point, that what looks like some poor rookie cop wanders into the cave. He sees this, face immediately just goes red.
Hold on. Does my character recognize the cop?
No, he does not recognize that. But some rookie cop probably from
Melbourne.
the Broom Police Department. They just threw some rookie in here because they didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah. If anything, he probably sees the rest of the crew.
He just specifically aims back up.
I'm spinning the empty.
Because if it was from the
around.
town that's right next to the cave, he would have recognized him.
Oh yeah, he would. Right.
What's his name?
Theodore.
Yeah, Theodore Johnson.
Scorchman
Rookie
just sees
Officer
him.
Theodore Johnson.
Hey, Officer Theodore. Good to see you again.
It's Officer Johnson!
You're with You son of a bitch, you're with these fuckers.
No, I called you here.
Did you? They just told me to go down here and check.
I have our suspect right here, and he points to Youngwood.
Okay.
You might want to call back up.
Okay, I'll get. He just starts backing up
might not
very
want to
slowly.
call back up, actually.
Yeah.
Hearing that threat, he snaps his head around and screams help up the cave.
Let's see. What can I do for this?
I
I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something real quick. So, if I am wanted and whatnot, Heartshell, I don't think it's a good idea to try and, actually try and kill him. Because that might make me look guilty.
Why would I kill him?
Okay, I'm just making...
Like, amidst this conversation, he's legging it.
After taking that damage, my character just leans back on against the rock that he hit, he landed into, just reaches out to his Bible and just opens it up. He's just gonna let this go down.
I'm just going to throw my gun at him, or I'm gonna throw his gun back at him.
He catches it.
You two know each other? Like, how long have you two known each other? I wouldn't rat on a friend, so like
Stockholm syndrome.
What?
And you gave him his gun back.
I threw it at him. He just caught it. I was aiming for his
why
head.
would you do that?
It's
now
empty.
he can load it and shoot you. I
Okay.
thought, man, it's been a while. I guess
the moment he grabs the gun, he puts it to his side and just keeps reading.
I get what you did do, but you're getting rusty. How long has it been since you've done anything?
I'm assuming he's
I don't
talking
want to
about
have this conversation.
I'm just saying. Don't just give an enemy the gun back. Unless you know you can take that.
Alicia, do you think
at this point there are boots stomping outside the cave approaching? You're cornered, and you have no idea how much or what is outside.
You're in a cave.
Yeah.
There are no alternate exits in this cave. It's just a cave.
I mean, there is a drill outside that can drill into the cave, but
I mean, there might be some other ways to make a path.
see?
So yeah, continue your conversation. There is an approach on the way if you want to do anything.
Let's see. They're already on their way up here. I can't. Since this, I doubt I could distract them.
Guns are already out.
Yeah. Distraction.
Actually,
seems unlikely.
I have an idea. I'm going to be I want to see what
oh yeah,
Should I actually do
Owen's
this?
up in the new Go Mobile.
Okay, that's good to hear. He's fine.
The new going mobile. I just thought of new Coke for some reason.
No, this is good new Go Mobile.
Yeah.
Should I do that? Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Should I do that?
For some reason, this entire time, I feel like Young Wiz isn't wearing her jacket.
Mhm.
I don't know why. Feels like you wouldn't leave your armored person tied up.
I'm just thinking the minute someone senses Young Wiz and can actually break through the bullshit, that this whole thing is gonna kind of blow over.
The bullshit is stuck on her. You feel it. You're all sick existing around her because you're all awakened. You all have that feeling of sickness.
Yeah, Young Wiz, do you have a curse on you?
I haven't.
Do we need to counterspell something?
Let me just fucking try and sense myself.
Nope, this is just who I am now.
Yeah. Can
All right. And after a while, four people manage to enter the cave. It's a taller woman. She's about as tall as an elf. She's slim in a military attire, black outfit, series of patches, handful of medals. Beside her is a rather massive man, towering over you, about the troll height, troll body, but his face gives the appearance of a human. He has to arch down to fit through the tunnel, but the cave clearing itself is wide enough for him. And with them are two soldiers. And the woman does not say anything at first. Her eyes seem almost glazed over as she approaches into the cave before snapping to attention. Now, Goemon, you have a radio signal scanner, right?
Let me double check.
Because you might catch this.
Yep, built into his it's built in one of his outfits. Yep, there it is. He also has an ultrasonic noise generator as well.
Okay, so yeah, that radio signal scanner, it's that thing's rating plus your logic. Roll that.
Rating plus logic, okay. 1 second. Just want to make sure it's called the
radio signal scanner.
Okay. Believe. There we go.
3 successes? Alright. While her eyes was glazed over, a transmission comes from her head. So inbuilt comlink. And it's a very simple series of orders. Get the men at the Derby Air Force out here now. I want them surrounding this cave, this entire town, this entire peninsula within the next 15 minutes. I don't care how. I don't care how it happens. Make it happen.
Does my character recognize the woman?
Though he does not. She is definitely military. So, and
you
land,
calling the Air Force on us? That's not too kind of you.
Mr.
Land,
Nobody.
sea, and air. I'm here to wrangle some terrorists. Thank you very much.
The Air Force. Wait, terrorists?
I don't appreciate people that play dumb.
Who are you
I'm
talking
literally not playing dumb. I'm telling you the truth. You can literally do any form of, mind reading shit on me.
I'm talking to the chick who barely knows how to put on makeup.
Okay, that's
Yourself?
just rude.
You're talking to yourself. Talking to yourself is a really unhealthy habit.
That's really rude of you.
Trust me, I know. I talk to myself constantly, and I'm a broken mess of a human being. Don't talk over me. Don't talk over me. Don't talk over me. I'm talking.
No, that was me talking.
Oh, okay.
I can finally roll something.
Okay.
Alright, give me a surprise test, Medi.
Don't talk over
me.
Actually, no, you're going to see this. Just from the sides of her hips, little hooks shoot out on either side of you, and she jumps and is doing an assisted flying drop kick into you.
Okay, I'm gonna batter her in the fucking face with my pipe as she's coming at me.
That sick parry with 50 dice.
This woman's.
I don't think recompense is in yet.
I haven't sheathed recompense.
Yeah.
But 25 dice on this though.
Her entire existence is going to end.
I mean, I'm just saying, killing's
Successes?
not gonna do anything.
Not gonna kill her, but she attacked me first. Literally.
She did.
The amount of damage that you do, you could probably kill her.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Not gonna make me look guilty.
Yeah!
Right.
She did it. Barely.
She pushed the limit after.
No, it's I was clicking through stuff because I have martial arts on her. Counter-Strike, baby.
But
This was her attack though.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh no, that was to assist her in flying towards you.
Yeah, but she was attacking with a kick. That's how you described it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was rolling the kick after that. I was rolling the actual kick after that. I rolled grappling hook first separately because that was just to get into the wall.
We didn't see any of that. You said that she was coming over with a kick to his face.
Yeah, that's how you described it.
That's what
when that started to happen. I'm hitting.
Did I not say the grappling hooks?
You said the grappling hook.
You said the
You
grappling
also
hooks.
said she was coming over to kick him in the face, which is why he counterattacked.
Yeah, he parried the kick, not the grappling hook.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Fuck. Well, in that case, she loses by a single die. Alright, give me the damage.
With successes?
Well, if it's a parry, it's like an interrupt action. It doesn't do damage.
Yeah.
You block the attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Actually, yeah.
All right.
Unless it's
Yeah.
Counter-Strike, which then it does. But you
yeah,
have to
but
have
he
Counter-Strike.
doesn't have Counter-Strike.
Right.
He could.
So her feet come down on the pipe.
And I
This
just
woman
fucking
weighs
bat her away.
infinitely more. This woman weighs infinitely more than you'd expect at a glance.
Not more than the Goe pipe, though.
Not more than the. Well, actually, how much do you think the Goe pipe would weigh?
With part of Recom in it?
That's not on it.
Not
yet.
on it yet.
Yeah.
If it
How much do
was,
you think the Goe pipe would weigh?
30 pounds.
I imagine
30
it weighs.
pounds?
I just imagine it weighing as much as King DDD's hammer most of the time.
She weighs a lot more than 30.
I haven't sheathed it yet.
That's
But I-
unlikely.
But she sent flying back to where she was. Like, you want to try that? You come in and attack me like this? I've literally done nothing but install a horrible makeup job.
I was thinking more along the lines of it comes to a dead stop and she kicks off the pipe like a backflip to land back where she was.
Nice flip. Clap, clap, clap.
Nice flip. If only you could do your makeup half as well. Anyways,
Please.
Mr. Nobunaga, that was very rude of you.
yeah, it was very rude for her to do a fucking Kamen Rider kick to my face.
Alicia
All right,
steps
better than I
forward.
thought.
Please.
You
Correct
did not
thrust.
show up in any. You did not show up in any of the photography. Who are you?
Wait, I showed up in photography?
Yeah, the
From?
whole newsreel thing.
Alicia
Except
stops
Russian
for a
Civil
second,
War.
didn't
Harsh-
show up in photography.
Oh wait, no, she didn't. My
I
bad.
told
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, Hardshell,
Alicia.
Hardshell and
My
Alicia
bad.
were both
Earlier, it is not
I
real
thought you were
thing.
Umi for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Who am I? Well, excuse me.
Well, I know you. You're a war criminal.
I'm not a walker. What are you even talking about?
I like Young was just sitting here, just like sitting down, just doesn't want to get just like kind of
Is she gonna sit down next to Scorchman by the fire?
No.
Seriously, what did I miss?
Oh, you missed nothing. Don't worry about it.
He's a war.
Jesus
He's
Christ,
a war
I hate the
criminal.
ones that talk.
He's a war criminal. He's kidnapped an innocent daughter of him. And now okay,
Listen,
we need to break things down.
it points at Young Woods. She's a terrorist.
No, that's
She
not true.
sweep of the room. The rest of you are complicit in aiding a terrorist, and that guy over there has a couple of illegal firearms. He's probably getting fined. Pointing at Scorched Man.
I'm gonna.
Okay, and now let me correct you.
He doesn't look up. He just continues to read.
I'm
Let me correct you.
just
Not
gonna
a
roll my
terrorist.
sensing at of course our military crew that's here.
Sensing?
Yeah, what I get. from
The two soldiers with them are both cybered adepts. The other two mundane as mundane can be, but they're both barely people.
Also, going on points at Young Miss. Also, let me get you the correction. Not a terrorist. Points at the rest of the room. Fucking war heroes. And then points at Scorchman. Dickhead. Now you got the correct thing.
All right, allow me.
The woman's eyes glaze over for a moment. This is just before you, Flair.
Mhm.
You want to try to roll your radio signal scanner again, Flair? Medi? Not enough. You just get garbled. You just get a garbled mess, but you know she sent something.
All right, excuse me, miss. I understand that you think that girl over there is big and scary because she's magical, but if we could get some people in
That's
here
a little offensive, and I'd appreciate it if you took that back.
Listen, I just spoke to the last person I spoke to. Took her because
Also,
he
please
couldn't-
step away.
I'm standing back. I'm keeping my distance. But if you could get someone in here who could counterspell what she has on her, I think we could clear the room, both literally and figuratively. It's very hard to breathe in here sometimes.
Oh, hard to breathe, you know, like a toxic shaman, right? And it's about this time that there are
whenever I look at you, because Jesus Christ, lady.
Excuse me.
There are footsteps at the front. There are footsteps at the cave entrance. Something is being loaded.
In the interest of a fair trial, I request someone counterspell that girl.
What do you mean counterspell? And she just looks and she whistles at one of the two soldiers she has with her.
If you can,
and he is going to attempt to ascend.
Counterspell. if you can counterspell whatever's on her, you'll be able to clear up whatever bad curse was put on her, and that will clear the room.
He raises his gun and he just confirms what they say. She's a toxic shaman.
I request that you counterspell.
There is nothing to counterspell. It's a part of her.
Count-
It's her
It's
aura.
at this point, Scorchman speaks up.
Counterspell this woman.
It's her essence herself. There's nothing to counterspell.
Counterspell
It's
this
counterspell
woman.
this woman?
Yes.
He kind of just T-poses. He's an adept. Literally.
Yes, but I'm just saying generally. Alicia, can you counterspell?
I just love the idea. The adept just goes like, "Yep, let me counterspell." He just
Oh wait, I can't. I'm an adept.
I'm sorry, I don't have animations programmed for that.
He
Like
starts
Mugen.
clipping through the floor.
Damn it! This is developed by Game Freak.
It's at this point, it's what sounds like a bunch of marbles are just rolling down the hill into the cave.
Oh my god.
Dozens upon dozens of canisters are rolling past the feet of the 4 soldiers. Are you going to make this easy and leave, or do we need to drag you all out of here?
It's at this point, Scorchman closes the book.
Oh, I'm just asking for one simple request from a mage.
We can take care of it at the prison.
All right, fine. But when that turns out to be a load of poopy, you need to let us go.
Load of poopy. How old are you?
16.
I'm 33.
Yeah,
Simple
or
way
that.
to-
It's at
Whatever
this
she
point.
says.
And the woman kind of just like flicks her tongue, you're actually not bad for 33.
Thank you.
And you're pretty bad for whatever age you are.
Mr. Nobunaga.
My body is literally plastic.
Mr. Nobunaga.
What?
Also,
She
I
tried to
think-
kick me in the head. I have no sympathy for this woman.
She just whistles and the gas just starts leaking.
Harshal looks at her. It's very brave of you to be able to admit that.
Thud.
It's very brave of you that you're able to admit that. Thud.
So yeah, is anyone... It's a shitload of gas, you could try.
Yeah, I do try. Because Alicia puts on her respirator.
Oh boy.
And
So
Goemon burns an edge to survive.
You could hold your
kind
breath,
of,
I guess.
No.
Rita-
What I do is I pull the hat over my face, and then comes the gas mask.
Wait, you don't have your hat fixed yet.
No, what I mean is I already put a gas mask in the hat as a joke.
Oh, that's smart. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, who's unconscious here?
Harshal. That's it. Because that's who's
Yeah,
here.
are you just going to like try to rush through this with your adrenaline and shit?
Actually, yeah, the adrenaline pump could just basically.
You're going to feel nauseous as shit, but it's going to work
Yeah, I guess he
But
would activate his adrenaline
temporarily.
pump.
Mhm.
Once
You're choking, you're struggling to breathe.
once
Goemon,
Scorchman
please.
sees that Goemon's gonna start doing stuff, he puts on his gas mask that he had laying to the side and loads up his gun.
Oh god.
Oh, this is
Fuck it.
gonna be a clusterfuck.
Now, wait a minute. I'm willing to come with you guys. As long as she leaves first. I'll come with the rest of you. I don't want to see her. Get her out of the building and I'll come with you without any issue.
Scorchman has his pistol pointed at Goemon's back right now.
Alright, that's too bad because there's someone in between them. Alicia is pointing her revolver at the Scorched Man.
Like I said, she just leaves, embarrassingly, and I'll go.
We would obviously not win in a real fight. We are willing to go.
I'm willing to win the moral victory here.
He's a simple, petty man. Let him have all he can have. You are still victorious.
Yeah, yes, yes.
I love it. He's a
He definitely-
simple.
And she's just going to like
The Romanian
Just like-
woman has a point.
She's just going to like hiss a bit
Man
under
is
her
very
breath, like,
petty, it seems.
He
And
is,
she's
he is
just going-
definitely very petty.
and she's
He
going
has
to
not
step
changed
off.
in
Just
3 months, so I would say
she's just she like as you're saying that she just steps off, and you hear under her breath, "I'm doing this for the medal. I'm doing this for the medal. I'm doing this for the medal."
Goemon pulls out his phone when she starts to walk away.
Just starts recording it.
When does she start walking?
She's already started walking.
He plays the circus music.
The big fuck off troll man, like he cracks a smirk, and you can just like side eye from this woman, not at you, but at him.
The troll's just giving you like a fucking like finger gun, like, oh, you.
I imagine it's more
That
like
was a
that
pretty
thing
good
from
joke.
The Life of Brian, where he's just like trying not to laugh.
And he looks at you, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna try and convince the interrogators not to beat your asses."
Alright,
That'd
good,
be nice.
because I'm gonna need
I'd
that
be
as
grateful for
Goemon,
that.
like, as she leaves his sight, Goemon just kind of, like, pops down.
Once
And,
Goemon
like-
goes down, Scorchman lowers his weapon.
All right, so they first thing they send in is a handful of soldiers with like a series of containers that they request you put your weapons into. They are all marked on a per person basis.
I think most of Goemon's weapons are in the car, so they get his pipe.
Scorchman looks at the cross and points to that. I'm not sure that thing's gonna fit. And then he also points to the tube that's laying in his cave as well. I don't think it's gonna fit either. It's a big human-sized tube.
I don't think all this is gonna fit. And like she kind of shakes her jacket, and like 5 Ares predators fall out,
And he kind of
and an FNP9 predator. And
oh, that's such a good gun.
and
the,
the beam katana. Don't forget that.
One of the soldiers' eyes kind of glazes over, and he comes back. He's like, "Okay, you're just indicted on fines. You can just." They just slap some handcuffs on. He's like, "Just go."
Alicia puts in her whip and her revolver and moves on.
Yeah. So everyone gets all their stuff stacked in.
Harshal puts her weapons in, and they're all like a very cute. They all have very cutesy paint jobs on them.
Scorchman
All right.
tells them,
Have
"Do not touch
have
the
any of
pod."
you seen the ending of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
No,
No.
never even heard of it.
I think
Really, it's a good movie. You should watch it. But the way that movie ended is the two outlaws. It's a western.
Yeah.
They were hiding in a bar, and outside was the entire Venezuelan army ready to shoot them. They were both wounded, and the last shot of the movie is them running out and getting just presumably gunned down by the Venezuelan military.
I don't think we're gonna.
But
get
yeah,
gunned
you
down.
basically walk out to that. There are helicopters, there are cars, the ocean is full, and there's a handful of people trying to wrap their heads how to get into the Chochinga Goe castle, but they can't figure it out.
As
And
Scorchman-
after a while, that thing cloaks and like hovers and flies away.
Before
They do sick planes on it, so they're keeping tabs on it, even
The
though
planes cannot fucking see that thing.
before
it's not impervious to thermographic.
before
I don't know if it
heading
gives
out,
off
Harshal
heat.
I mean, it
I
absorbs
mean,
sunlight.
it's a running machine.
Yeah.
It's a running machine. It's hot.
So they've accepted they can't get it, but they're keeping like drones on it for tabs.
before heading out, Harshal just wipes her off and takes off her bow. So that
I mean,
she's
you're
not-
unconscious.
Ah.
Oh, that's Umi?
Oh no,
I thought Umi was in the castle.
no. I was thinking, how did I get the weapons in? If
They put it
I
in
was
for you.
okay,
Yeah. And then they drag off the unconscious people in stretchers.
As Scorchman's leaving the cave, though, he points to the human-sized tube. Do not touch that. That's all I ask.
You know,
We'll
saying
put you in an
you know,
we'll
saying
put
not
you
to
in an
touch it, they're
ambulance.
probably gonna touch it. You kind of just made it
we-
suspicious.
We need to at least take a look at it. I hope you understand.
Hmm.
We will allow you to be in the vicinity, but we can't allow you to be in direct contact. It's just
Very
part
well.
of the process.
Hmm.
And they pack all of you into separate armored vehicles. Goemon is immediately put into several sets of handcuffs and a straitjacket on the direct order of the woman major.
She's so lucky he's not awake for this.
You did say Goemon would only go to jail if he was unconscious.
Yeah. He won the moral victory, though.
He did win the moral victory.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So Alicia is Goemon's, like, perfect face. Like,
She's his super ego.
I was gonna say better
Yes.
half, but people use that term too much for romantic couples.
No, that's fair. That's a fair point.
Yeah, it still brings across.
I think
and they're
super
very
ego
not
is
romantic.
the comparison.
She is
to
your
use.
anchor.
Yeah.
Anchor's good too. Yeah.
Like super ego, but no one understands what super ego is unless you've actually taken a psychology class, and even then you might.
I've taken a
forget.
psychology class and I don't remember.
The it is the.
And they
the
just
big
assume it's
dumb-
ego, and it's not.
No,
the-
ego is something else. It is premature
Anyway.
animalistic, like desire.
It is the big dumb
strength.
baby who wants things. The ego
It is Goemon.
Yes.
The ego is going. Yeah,
The
perfect.
ego is the one that tries to like.
Perfect.
The ego is the one that tries to keep everything like, okay, we understand the big dumb baby part.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the super ego is like,
And you are all
Right.
dragged off for miles upon miles to a prison far, far away. There are windows on it, but they are it is bars upon bulletproof glass upon bars.
oh my god.
You are all dragged off in separate vehicles, and there is, although you can look out the back, it is a caravan.
This is an awful piece of publicity.
I'm gonna roll palming real quick for something though, if you don't mind,
What would that be?
just to keep his Bible with him.
The guard just lets it slide. It's a I'm just gonna say he grabs
There's no like gun storage thing. In it.
Yeah,
It's
I was
just a
gonna say
standard
he
Bible.
takes it. He flips through it both ways, shakes it a bit, like he gives it the TSA shakedown, and he kind of just smiles like, "You're here on a completely different indictment. Just take it."
Thank you. And so while he's in the caravan, he just opens the book and just reads. That's where he ends off.
And with that, most of the party's unconscious.
Yeah, I'm technical. I wouldn't say I would go unconscious. I kind of just.
Yeah. So, but you all went into the cuffs willingly.
Yeah.
Well, the ones who were conscious.
Mhm.
So yeah, with that, we end the session coming back from a police caravan, going miles and miles to where you're not entirely sure. So yeah, hopefully that wasn't too rough. I needed to get you into the position I needed to get you into for the plot to progress. Sorry.
Legitimately curious on how we're going to end up working with Scorched Man.
He had no interest in killing you guys.
We
Yeah,
have
but
no
we
interest
also-
in keeping him around.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we hate you.
Why would you hate him? What did he do?
He did his job as a cop.
That
Well, not a cop.
I mean,
Bounty
Actually, yeah,
hunter.
fair point.
We're
He's a-
Shadowrunners!
Yeah,
there's no reason why we
Why
would
would
like
you
him
think
though.
that would work?
He's not a cop. He's a shadow runner. I mean,
It also
bounty hunter.
doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's nothing about your character that made you likable to the party in any way. So there's no reason why we'd pick you up.
Yeah.
There's still next session.
I really like that you like your guy and that you. There's no reason right now.
Yeah.
So think of something by the next session.
Yeah.
there are a lot of issues to tackle, and we kind of do have to talk this out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that it had to be on rails as it was.
Oh, I had no problem with it being on rails.
We're all good
Yeah.
with that,
We
right?
had
Yeah.
quite a few times where we got off the train for a second to stretch our legs.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
We had the whole
Yeah.
bit where everyone was in the Goey mobile looking for the.
Yeah.
There
And
was
I
quite a
asked-
few
that-
times where we got off.
I mean, Ed had to go do
That was
something,
because
so-
we were stalling for Ed.
yeah, but
Yeah.
we still had time. Everyone got a chance to do stuff.
Mhm.
It was overall a fun session.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, hopefully it was a decent hook.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything you guys want to say before we get into Karma?
Oh yeah, it's a thing. I forgot.
Well, what I actually wanted to do before
50%
that.
XP. Session closed.
Actually, a thing I wanted.
Actually,
to
we're doing milestones for this campaign now.
Actually, a thing I wanted to do before we all willingly got put in the cuffs. I was going to try and slap Scorchman again for breaking the bike.
Well, you get him, but then some guard just gun butts you in the mouth.
He takes it. No resistance. He doesn't even try to dodge.
Kick him in the fucking shin.
So yeah, enjoy your bloody nose.
Shoot salt.
How are the cuffs set up again?
He's been through worse.
For you?
Yeah.
Shackles on all of your body on top of straitjackets. Like you're basically. I'll get you a picture of it later. Okay, you've seen Star Wars, right? You know those like little hover things they use in the Senate?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those, but it closes up to your neck.
Can I? Well, this is gonna turn out to be a quote. Can I still touch myself?
Oh, I think I can find a picture of something like that.
Your hands are like bound and held in opposite directions, like you're starfish.
So everyone, here is equal in it, right?
What's up?
Is everyone in the Goron party considered equal in this matter, or just like some?
There's terrorists. There's aiding a terrorist.
See, I'm picturing something like this.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Why is that a stock photo?
It's a stock photo.
That's a really good question.
No,
Doug, stop uploading things.
Because what I was going to do was I was just going to try and see if I could even touch myself slightly and just heal away the.
Good thing you said heal, because I was getting really concerned for a second.
I'm going to say no, but you have a long car ride. You can rest.
I have some really fortunate news for you then. Your body is literally always touching itself.
Oh yeah, that too. I should also add Alicia the vampire. Like you have like a mouth guard basically. That's about the only thing different.
Muzzle.
They were able to sense that because she's given no reason for anyone to believe besides the fact that she has a little sharper canines.
They have a good reason to sense the party as they pass, and one of them would pick you up.
I imagine as they're like,
it requires like 5 successes for infected.
I imagine that they would sense everyone before they put the shackles on to determine who.
I imagine someone would get it along the conga line.
Okay.
But yeah.
Alrighty, so Karma.
The session, I mean, not a lot happened. This was mostly setups. I'm going to say 3. Smooth, what did you do with the session that you feel deserves some extra karma?
Go away wrangling.
Go away wrangling is a very good thing.
2.
Let's see. I had another one and then I lost it. It come back to me. I'll remember it, I'm sure.
All right. Flare.
I'm kind of. I don't think I really accomplished much of anything because a lot of the stuff I did was like denied in some way or another.
You did the negotiation there at the end pretty well.
Yeah, I feel I would do a decent job at the negotiation if there was someone who could counterspell, but I'm not sure what exactly is giving young Wiz this menacing aura to her.
We call it the stank. She's got the stank.
Yeah, I just assumed that it's something magic that can be counterspelled. And if
Hey Monica, you want to read the curse statement you wrote here about this topic? I'll read it for you.
I made a joke about it because I killed myself when I wrote it down and then Mist wanted to die after I wrote it.
I'm gonna die typing this back out, but I'll do it.
Yeah, Nagi skunks me. She gave young Wiz a big brap right in her soul.
So like once we dispel the fart energy, the fart gas, the super
dispellable.
Well,
yeah, it's
why wouldn't
it's
it be
plot.
Why wouldn't it be
Plot.
spellable? Like,
It's plot magic.
Are we seriously supposed to spend the entire campaign?
Not the
with-
entire campaign.
like many sessions, just like, all right, young Wiz, let's get our
Do what Athos said. Overwrite it with your own fart.
That's no.
I mean, like
Get
that.
our-
If it,
getting an astral like fucking like clothespin
Astral
to cover.
queefing.
Okay, moving on.
That's the
Oh,
session name
anyway.
now.
Do you think queefing will get us in trouble?
Yes.
Yes.
Then we can call it the astral fart.
I thought of
return to
another
form
thing
or
for
something.
Alicia, by the way. So before
right,
I
well,
forget
that
it
thing.
again, I'd like to say it.
Okay, what's up?
Mhm.
Banter.
Huh?
She had really
Banter.
good banter.
Mhm.
The point of her, besides wrangling.
yeah.
All right, I'll give a 1 to that.
Thank you. I'm good with 6, Karma.
Yeah.
All right, what do you feel you did, Flair?
I did
I'll give you 1 for the end negotiation.
decent negotiation. My attempt to get Tokyo Drift to take me to Goemon failed. I tried to keep things in at the end. I helped with the Ascensing Circle.
Well, you started the Ascensing Circle. I'll give
Yeah.
you another 1 for that, so you got 5.
All right.
Goemon. Oh, lordy.
No, I didn't do anything of value.
You got a moral victory.
You did get a moral victory. I'll give you 1 for that.
I was just going on.
I
Go.
wanted
Yeah, you get
Karma
karma
gets-
for playing your character.
Yeah.
Karma for doing your things.
That is what you do.
I wanted to fight, but I kind of preferred the I'm doing this for the medal angle. Who gives a shit about justice? I want my fucking promotion.
I do.
Well, yeah. But
You want your
I love
promotion, even though
I
you were
love
embarrassed in front of
accommodating.
literally everyone.
I love
Follow the
accommodations for
terrorist
beating up
demand.
mage girls.
You walked away while clown music played. Enjoy your clown medal. I hope it comes in the form of a fucking nose.
You dropped this. It's just a clown.
you've got it in with the one guy from the anti-terror squad. The one troll. He thinks you're at least mildly entertaining, even though he's probably going to get his fist hacked and have the shit beat out of him by himself.
Besides
as soon as he's
that,
back at base.
I established a thing with Yamato,
Yeah.
where he's when he opens that news or that paper, he's gonna be pretty excited, at least hopefully.
Hmm.
Got Umi
Mhm.
because I wanted to make sure that we could get because Goemon would stop by all these places. He was what's it called? Recommuning with everyone because it's like it's been a while.
Mhm.
I think me and Smooth should both get something for that little what you did on summer vacation, planning that out for as long as we did.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you both another 1 for that.
I never
'cause that
got
was a
my
really
car-
nice bit
I
of
never got my
backstory.
karma for the resort session.
I still haven't read that summary because it was given to me while I was planning. I'll give it to you after the fact. Just remind me, like,
I wrote
tomorrow
it up.
afternoon.
Like, just finished it today, so he'll get it later.
Yeah.
Besides that, I don't think much.
What is that? 7?
I got 6.
Yeah, 6.
He did establish a lot of stuff with the new Goa Castle and how extremely useful for us when
We
we
did set up that shrine, which I
And
do appreciate.
Oh yeah, I set up the Fenrir Shrine and I made sure to get my.
Yeah, I'll give you a solid 7.
All right.
Missed.
I was here.
Yeah, you were kind of a plot device this time around.
Yep. I'll just take my 3 and be good with that.
Uh,
Oh, you should get extra because the GM needed you.
I'm going to give you 1 for the surrender because you actually did a smart move instead of being a suicidal maniac like pretty much everyone else the party's ever fought.
Okay.
Monica.
Really didn't do anything roleplay wise.
You
We're
made
also a plot device. I'm sorry.
You stretched out your capture. You evaded capture for a good amount of time.
Yeah, you evaded capture long enough that we had to plot device you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's karma worthwhile.
Oh, hey, tell Brawly I said hi.
God damn it! Shut the hell up.
How can
Shut
I
up.
hear him, but you can't?
Because I have noise canceling earphones.
Oh, okay.
Shut the hell up, you little cat. Good boy.
So how much for that evasion?
I'm gonna give you 1 because that was just a fucking carnival of bullshit.
Yeah. I was
I'm gonna call this session Astral Fart Gas.
I was trying to be a little bit more what's it called? A little bit more resourceful with using certain spells.
You did. You were pretty clever with your spells. There were a lot of DMs going back and forth throughout the session. You did pretty good there. I'll give you 1. No, I'll make it 2 because you did some cool shit.
Okay.
Anything else?
Does anyone have anything of note that I'm not remembering?
Just being a big nuisance to Scorchman with the bowl.
That parking lot was a mess.
That parking lot was a mess.
Please stop pole dancing. My Christian values cannot handle this.
Oh yeah, both of you get one for that whole exchange. The unironic.
I'm gonna.
Does anyone want to do a video edit? Does anyone want to edit this WebM for me to make a young wizard scorched man?
No.
Fine, I'll do it. You really need this.
Tricked him.
Tricked him
Ed into doing more work.
Oh no.
Fool.
Foolish.
Alright, we done?
Yeah, we done.
Yeah.
Now, I think I figured out how to solve the Scorch Man problem.
Yeah.
And we will talk about that after the mic cuts out. Goodbye, chat.
The
Goodbye.
Scorch question.